Well, hello, everybody. I am just getting things loaded. I still have some people over. We might have some guests during the stream. And due to some celebrations and the fact that I did not get to go to, I didn't go to the game. If you saw my earlier Broncos recap, there was some family stuff that occurred. I was unable to make it to the Broncos game today, unfortunately. A little bit bummed. However, that gave me the opportunity to be here tonight with you guys. The one negative is I am, I'm a little bit, had a few celebratory beverages when it came to the Broncos making the playoffs for, the first time in so long. So we're going to have some fun, though. Vikings Lions deciding first seed in the NFC, first place in the NFC North. The Lions, I'm going for them. I have a friendly wager with a friend to go for them. I have my doubts with their defense and how their defense has been playing and how good that Vikings offense has been. So let's see what happens. This should be a really fun game to watch. I am excited for it. I am excited the Broncos are in the playoffs. I'm going to keep wearing my Broncos jersey. I'm excited. Daniel, yo, buddy, how are you doing, man? Let's get this game on, man. I'm excited. I have not seen, I just got things going right now. Like I said, I have friends and some friends still over, some family still over, and I have not checked to see if they have decided who's receiving the first kickoff. Nothing stated as of yet. I am still going to have a few beverages tonight, too, even though I'm a little bit buzzed. I did celebrate a little bit today, though, because, like I said, the Broncos have not made the playoffs in so long. And then to draft a rookie in Bo Nix, and while we did have some ups and downs this season, to finish with a winning season, to finish with 10 wins, as a Broncos fan and make the playoffs for the first year of your rookie quarterback is amazing because the Broncos are not good at drafting quarterbacks. If you follow them at all of our primary picks have been no bueno. I don't think there's really any of them left in the league. So, well, there's Drew Lock, but he is starting for the Giants. But that's that. So, I'm over the freaking moon. Plus, Marvin Mims, baby, he had a couple touchdowns today, and I forgot I know, not a card show. We'll talk about it a little bit. I forgot I had a graded 10 out of 10 Marvin Mims rookie auto myself. So I'm pretty stoked. That's going to replace the 9. I thought I had one. I couldn't find it. Finally found it today when I was going through some other stuff. Pretty stoked. I have a visitor. It's my daughter. What's up, Peanut? You saying hi? Yeah. Okay, hi. Can you, El Scooterino? Okay, go. I love you. Give me a hug. Love you too. Love you, Peanut. She's wearing her awesome new Disney sweater she got for Christmas. All right, Scoot Bug. I love you very much. Yeah. I'll be done soon. We'll hang out. You still have 2 days left until you start school again, so. All right, Scoot.
What about Taekwondo?
That starts tomorrow. We do Taekwondo. I don't get to start Taekwondo because my shoulder. You start Taekwondo tomorrow afternoon. Okay, so it looks like the Lions are receiving the first half kickoff, which means Minnesota will receive second. No, leave that.
Okay.
No, put it back where. Really, I'm trying to do this. Can you please go, and close the door? Sorry, she's very excited. This is the first time she's going to see Broncos playoffs because, like I said, the last time the Broncos made the playoffs was before she was born. Kneel down in the end zone. The Lions will start out at their own 30. Oh, man. This is a game right here. I am excited about this one. I honestly, I have my thoughts on it, especially with, the condition of the Lions and how the Vikings have been playing. But This is real a toss-up. On the 30, under center is Goff. Man in motion is St. Brown. It's going to be a handoff to Gibbs, who's going to go up the middle. He's trying to push through. Gets about 2 yards. Valiant effort. However, not enough. I know, Juan, right? No, I know. Like, everyone's giving me shit for being happy about the shutout. But it's like, dude, I don't care if you, like, second stringers and stuff are still NFL players. Andy Reid is still one of the best head coaches to exist in this league. Like, whatever. I'm happy about it, and I will continue to be happy about it. Handoff again to the right side. Gain of about 2. That was Williams on the pickup. Now, they are short the secondary. You know, they're short their second head of that two-headed running back backfield of Montgomery. He is out still. I think he's on IR, isn't he? But yeah, so that's, you know, that's going to be tough. So the Lions have that situation going on, plus their defense. You know, their defense has just been decimated. So we'll see. This is going to be a very interesting game. All right, 3rd down and 5 from the 35-yard line. Detroit is attempting to drive down the field. Jared Goff in shotgun by himself, steps back in the pocket, throws over. It's going to be caught, but losing ground is Gibbs, but then he gains it back and gets the first down. So he spun around, went back behind the line of scrimmage, came back up the middle, and then got the first down. And that's the thing that you're going to get with someone like Jahmyr Gibbs. That dude is something else. So that's a hell of a first down to start out this drive for the Lions. So 3rd and 5, and they convert on some craziness by Jahmyr Gibbs. Sorry, I'm sending out some stream notifications and things like that right now. I apologize for being a little distracted. What's up, Matt? Dude, how was the game? Matt got to go. I did not. Gibbs is running around the right side. He goes backwards again. This time he's not going to gain it back, and he's actually going to end up losing about 3. So 12:57 as he steps out of bounds, stops the clock. It's going to be a 2nd and about 13. Not great. Not great for the Lions. So Matthew Blanco, who's just joining right now, if you see him down in the chat, I have known since my early college days, and we have gotten old and tired together. He did get to go to the game today. Some stuff happened for me. It did not work out, which means I was here. Nice. So just listen up, and yes. Handoff to Gibbs again. He's going to get about 4. So that is not going to be... He's going to get back what he lost. But it's going to be about 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, depending on where they spot this. So Vikings defense has been very, very good. And yeah, 3rd and 8. 12 minutes, 5 seconds. Clock is ticking. Blanco will likely be joining me at some point for a stream down in the future. We'll get that worked out down the line. In shotgun, Gibbs gets the handoff, going to the left. He is contacted way behind the line of scrimmage and goes down single-handedly. Grenard? I don't know who that guy is. I'm sorry, I don't know all these guys. But that is a 4th and way beyond 10. That play got blown up, and Gibbs could not escape the clutches and ends up losing a bunch of yards. So that is going to be a punt for the Lions on their very first drive. 4th and 15 after he lost 7 on that carry. So Fox is out to punt for the Lions. What up, Hoff? Punt is away. Fielded at about the 9. He's going to cut to the left, and he trips over his own feet. Falls shy. It's going to be around the 14-yard line with exactly 11 minutes remaining in the first quarter. So Minnesota's taking over inside their own 15 after a garbage return. Looked like he was going to try and find an edge, but just couldn't get it done. He tripped over his own feet, and that was it. So shy of the 20 at the 14. Biggest thing we're going to see is what Detroit's decimated defense can do against the Minnesota Vikings offense, who has been very, very good with Sam Darnold and the weapons that they have with, Jesus, Justin Jefferson, their wide receiving core in general, tight end. They've got, I mean, you got Hawkinson. They're not nothing. They got something going on, and Darnold has revived his career in Minnesota. So I'm going to move the ball over to the Vikings side as we will see what their first drive is. Now, we are on a national broadcast, so we're going to have some decently length commercial breaks here and there. Dude, that's good. I'm sure a lot of people left after it was like 31-0 in the fourth. So that probably helped a lot. I'm kind of bummed I didn't get to go to such a victory, but I'm glad I could be here and I could watch it. And it was just, dude, that was a game. Sorry, I'm reading Hoff's message here, Purdy. But I gotta say, Knicks had a game, man. I mean, I know it was against some, secondary that wasn't full, a pass rush that wasn't, full force and all that stuff. But I mean, no sacks, lots of yards, near perfect rating, 3 incompletions or so. Just, it's what you would want to see playing in that situation. That's what what could have been possible. And the fact that they did it is amazing. It doesn't mean that they're this amazing team that's going to go into Buffalo and do anything, but man, I hope they do. And I am so excited. Dude, Macklin, that was his first one. That is so cool. You guys got some good seats too. The 315 level. 315 area of Broncos is that's a great spot. We usually sit in 515 with the season tickets that a friend of ours graciously offers at times, and I like those seats. So imagine even closer. That view is just awesome. So that's a great first game for Macklin. I'm stoked, man. All right, first down and 10. Minnesota Vikings from their own 14. 11 minutes left in the first. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and that's going to be Jones. Sorry. I constantly get confused with Jones and Jacobs because Jones was Packers. Jacobs is now Packers. Anyway, Jones up the middle, 8-yard carry. Just shy, so second down and 2. Darnold steps back in the pocket, throws over the middle. It's going to be caught. Looks like Hawkinson on the reception. First down to the 30. So there you go. About an 8-yard reception for Hawkinson. They're already up to the 30, got their first down. My biggest concern in this game, regardless of where it's played, being played in Detroit at Ford Field, is the condition of the Detroit defense. They got a lot of injuries, and they've been letting up some points, and my concern is Minnesota might be able to overcome that with their defense and their offense. Under center, man in motion behind, back in the backfield. It's going to be a throw over the right side to Jefferson. About a 5-yard gain, maybe 6. It was a kind of like a screen pass, trying to do some trickery. Worked out okay, though. 6-yard gain. I mean, not going to complain with that. Clock continues to move down into the lower 9s. Right now they're going over players for the Vikings, so I can't actually see the time, but we'll get there. Blanco, you can listen to me the whole way home, and I will keep you as updated as I can. So, under center Darnold, 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line. Jones in the backfield. Handoff to Jones. It's going to carry it. He tries to break up the right side. Gains about 2. So a 2-yard gain up the right. 3rd and 2 coming up. They're up to the 38, their own 38. 9-12, 9-10. Clock continues to move as that was a run play. Did not get out of bounds. Juan, of course you're here. Dude, of course. You are literally if I can count on anyone to be listening to my babble, it's you and Saw, and that's we got some others, but you guys are definitely my most loyal, and I love having you guys here. And there we go. Pass to the right side. That is pass to Jones, and that is going to be a first down up to the 42. Juan, at some point, my wife wants to send you a thank you at some point for just being so supportive of the channel. It's just crazy. And David, how's it going? What time is it there? How early in the morning? What is it? 1 a.m.? Still crazy that you're up for all this stuff, and I am stoked that you are here, my friend. All right, in shotgun at the 42. 2-yard line. It's going to be a toss back to Jones. He is met in the backfield, breaks through a tackle. He's still going to get about 4 or 5 or 6 on the carry, up to about the 47, 48, depending. 134, David. Oh my God. Dude, you are totally fine to be late. I wasn't supposed to stream tonight simply because I was going to be at the game. Things fell through. I was unable to be there. So now I get the opportunity to be here with you guys. Oh, I know it's AM, buddy. I know. Under center. 2nd and 4. Trying to change up the play, moving around. Jones is in at running back. Jefferson's to the left. And there's a flag. That looked like a false start. I'm pretty sure that's a false start. That's going to move him from 2nd and 4 to 2nd and 9. Can't be making mistakes. As the Vikings, you, I feel, have the upper hand with the health level of both sides of the ball. Their only negative is not being at home. But like I said, I'm pretty sure the only 2 losses for the Lions were at home anyway. So if there's a chance, this is it, Vikings. Take that number 1 seed. Can't shoot yourself in the foot, though. 7.5 minutes left in the first quarter. 2nd down and 9. They're at the 42.5-yard line. Darnold's in shotgun. Hawkinson's in motion, back to the right. Darnold steps back in the pocket. Pocket's collapsing. It throws it as he gets hit. Incomplete. Errant throw, but he got rid of it. He got leveled as well. So Darnold takes a pretty massive hit. Pressure came quickly. No one could get open. That's going to, with the incompletion, stop the clock at 7:16. There are a lot of injuries on Detroit's defense. They have been standing pretty strong, though. If you consider all the injuries and the fact that they're still fighting for the first seed is pretty crazy. And I think that right there shows that Coach of the Year should probably be going to Dan Campbell just because of what he's had to deal with injury-wise. In shotgun all by himself, Darnold steps back in the pocket, throws over to the right side, past the first down marker, but incomplete, cannot be controlled by Hawkinson. And that is going to be 4th and 9, and I imagine we're going to see that punt team come out. I think you can still get, honestly, I'm pretty sure, David, with certain types of programming, can't you get most games for free in a lot of areas over there? Like, you don't even have to pay for Sunday ticket? I think that's certain situations. David, you are a serious fan, man. That's nuts. You're just awesome. Punt is away. It's going to be fielded at about the 9. He's going to go up the middle, get up to the 20, taking down around 22. Couldn't break through. 7:01 left on the clock after the return. They're about to show the wild card weekend schedule. My God, am I excited for that. I want to see what's going to happen. We got to figure out what games we're doing. I want to try and do the Broncos playoff game. I am. No matter what, I'm doing the Broncos' first playoff game. Seriously, overseas guys like David, there's a few other people that come in that are overseas as well. Your guys' dedication to watching the games, like changing your sleep schedule around this time of year and adjusting, is like, holy crap, man. Like, I have trouble when there's a game in Germany. I'll be very tired to watch a game at 7:30 in the morning. Is it a bit laggy? Well, let me know. If it's laggy, let me know. I'll see what I can do. I have guests over that are still watching this game live right now as I'm, kind of in my makeshift studio doing this. So there is a chance that my stream might be taking a little bit. I might have to shut off a couple things. Actually, let me shut off this one real quick. I didn't realize one of them was running up here, and I have 2 running downstairs plus the one I'm running. I have very good internet, but there's only so much that Wi-Fi can handle regardless. So let me know if I'm having issues. It's laggy. I will do my best to recover from it. But we're here. If I need to do let me know if you want me to do a time sync. Okay. I can, yeah. I'm not sure what to do in this situation, actually, because I might have to, in the next break, I'll go shut some stuff off Wi-Fi wise, and then I'll disconnect one of my my work computers hooked up through a VPN, and that thing sucks sometimes as far as bandwidth. So I'll go disconnect the work computer, and I'll turn off one of the TVs downstairs, see if we can get a recovery on this lag. So I apologize in advance. We will get it taken care of. I don't want to miss anything right now, though. Even with a little bit of lag, I'm going to continue to call as I'm going. And then we will adjust during the next time out because this thing's about to be over. Lions are about to take over at, I believe, it's their own 22-yard line after the punt. And the Lions defense, they, let up some yards, but they didn't even let them get into the red zone. They didn't let them really get across midfield. So with all the shorthandedness. Anyway, with all of their injuries, Detroit defense has still been doing very, very good. Uh-oh. Did I go offline? It looks like I may have... Looks like I have one person watching right now. I'm not sure what's going on. All right, under center, Jared Goff. Back lined up behind him is Gibbs. Man in motion. It's going to be a toss back to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to break up the middle, and he's going to break or miss, dodge a tackler, get about 5. 653, 52, 51, 650, 649, 648, 647, 646, 645 for anyone who wants to try and get it in there with the time. I might need to go shut some things off, though, because it looks like I went from having about 10 to 12 people in here to 2 real fast, and I'm wondering if I am having some considerable lag issues. In shotgun, Gibbs lined up to the left of Goff. 2nd down and 6 at the 26. Goff steps back. Pressure coming, throws it to, I can't see who that was. I think that was Laporta on the reception past the first down marker, and that is going to be a first down. Uh-oh. Dave, are you saying my stream is gone? What's going on here? I'm confused. I might be having a little bit of trouble with my network. I might have to restart the stream. Hopefully not. Let me know what's going on. Hand off to Gibbs. He does a spin move, spins right into a defensive player. So 1st and 10 from about the 33. Not much of a gain there. Let me know if it's the lagging. All right. Yeah, you're not DDoSing. I think it's actually, I think it's my VPN. I'm going to go disconnect my work computer. I have that hard lined in right now, and it's got a secure VPN thing, and sometimes that thing really does suck, but I'm going to wait for the next commercial break. So we'll try and keep it going. I apologize for the delay or any kind of lagging. Under center. It's going to be a fake handoff. Goff is going to step back in the pocket, throw over the middle. It is caught by St. Brown across to the 45 across midfield. 4:52 left on the clock. Okay, that's good. Is it if it sounds stuttering and stuff like that, like I said, I'm going to take care of it and try and fix some of this a little bit. I am seeing a little bit of lag on my screen as I'm looking. Like I said, I apologize, guys. I normally don't have this issue, but I think my work computer is doing some updates. Goff steps back at the pocket. Pressure is coming. It's 1st and 10. He throws it. He dirts it. I think that was more of a throwaway than an attempt because of the way he threw it and where it ended up. 4:26 left in the first quarter. 2nd down and 10. Detroit is attempting their second drive to get down the field to get some points. Yeah, Hoff, I really wish you were, because then I'd have 5,600 viewers. But we got 7, and I'm happy about that. Or 10. I can't tell. It's my system's a little weird. I have 2 things up. One shows 10, one shows 7. Regardless, thank you everyone for being here. Let's keep going. In shotgun, Goff 2nd and 10 at the 44. Goff steps back, pressure coming, passes complete. It looks like that was to Laporta for about 7 yards. So they're doing some pretty good work getting down the field. I I don't have a lot of concerns about Detroit's offense. Everything I have concerns with when it comes down to Detroit really just has to do with their defense and the amount of guys on IR. We'll see. They've been holding up pretty well, though. And I mean, the biggest thing is you never know with divisional games like this. Like, you really don't. So, 3rd down and 2, 3:47, 46, 45. Play clock is counting down. Goff is trying to change the play. 1 second left on the play clock. They're going to call a timeout. Timeout is called. Detroit, 3:38, I believe. There's a flag down for delay of game. They called the timeout before. So I believe 3:38 or 32, but that is a timeout. Detroit, they're running out of time on this 3rd and 2 at the 36. So they're definitely in field goal range. Well, yeah, David, that's mainly because it has to do with, just the general idea that they know that they can charge whatever they want. People are going to pay it to try and get games. And they're trying to expand into Europe. So making it free in Europe helps build the base and gets people tuned in and giving a shit about the, the sport, the teams, all that stuff. So, it's kind of how it's been for a while. Hoff has definitely been aware of that for a long time, especially with his international travels. Under center, 3rd and 2, back in the backfield. It is not Gibbs. I think it's Williams. He's going to cut to the left, and he's going to get the first down. Only about one. That was Reynolds. Reynolds gets around the edge, gets the first down. There is a flag. Holding offense. All right, so what went from 3rd and 2 to a first down now becomes a 3rd and 12. Oh, that is gonna cause an issue. Because that pushes them from the 36 to the 46. That's near out. I mean, it's in a dome, but I mean, now you're looking outside of field goal range. You got to pick something up to try and get some points on the board. But 3rd and 12, 3:30. Clock is moving. Lions got to pick up 12 to keep this drive going. Well, actually, not necessarily. They do have Dan Campbell as their coach, and you know what? He is a ballsy coach, and he might go for some craziness. Some movement, back lined up to the right now as he moved and motioned, and you have a motion of St. Brown right to left. Goff steps back in the pocket. Pressure is coming, huge rush. It's going to be a pass caught by number 17. That is Tim Patrick, former Bronco, with the reception. 300 a year is a lot less than a lot of other people pay, so that is pretty good. As we're about 4th down, I want to say about 4th and 5. They haven't said, 4th and 5, 2:45 left. Shockingly enough, offense is still on the field. Dan Campbell has South Park irradiated nuts level of balls with these kind of plays. In shotgun, guys moving all over the place, clock ticking, 2 seconds on the play clock. Are they going to snap it? They do. 4th and 5. Pressure coming. Goff throws it first down to Williams. He's going to get up to the 30, down to the 25-yard line. And that is a first down. There was immediate pressure in Goff's face. Free runner at his face. Still completes the pass. Gets the first down. Plus about 5. Holy crap, dude. That, honestly, not a lot of guys, they had a free runner in his face. He got that ball off exactly where it needed to be. They got that first down. No flags as far as I'm aware. And that's some Dan Campbell nonsense right there, paying off big down to the 25-yard line. 150 left in the first, still scoreless. Handoff to Gibbs. He's going to cut left, breaks through a tackle. He's gone down to the 10, down to the 5. That is a rushing touchdown, 25 yards. Jahmyr Gibbs, first on the board of the Detroit Lions. Big rush by Jahmyr Gibbs. Pending the extra point, 6-0 Lions. He just cut left, made a couple people miss, and then it was a free-for-all for him. And with his speed and the position of the defense, he was gone, and an easy touchdown once he got past, about the 6 or 7 yard mark into his run. It was just done. He was good. Extra point pending. Kick is up, and it is golden, which means 7-0 Lions. Commercial break. I'm going to go shut a couple of internet-heavy devices off downstairs. So bear with me while I do that as the Lions get on the board first with a Jahmyr Gibbs 25-yard touchdown run. Stay with me, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some things adjusted. Listen to me. I got like 12. I'm coming, 12 plus on right now. Hey, hold on. I gotta go, buddy. Ellie, I gotta go. Love you. Hey guys, sorry about that. Just back now. In the process of shutting down one system, I also decided I would pee for the D. Just simply because maybe Detroit might, might need a little help. Plus, like I said, I had a little bit of celebratory beers. Broncos making the playoffs, so I might be a little bit buzzed at the moment. 1:43 left. Kickoff is away. Oh, that was a weird one. It curved very. I think like that was an oddball. Had a real wicked hook to it. Ends up being a touchback. Vikings will take over at the 30. First two drives for each team ended in punts. Lions made it down and got a touchdown on their second drive, third drive of the game. See if the Vikings can match them. We will see what happens. I'm going to disconnect one more device from Wi-Fi. Oh, I apologize again if things are being real weird. If there are issues, please let me know. Like I said, I shut down a few things to try and help my stream. One of my work computers does connect to a VPN, and it sucks bandwidth. Under center, Darnold steps back in the pocket. Pressure coming. He's going to go. Oh, my God. He just kept running backwards. And he goes down. That was a 17-yard sack down to the 3-yard line. Are you kidding me? 2nd and 27 coming up. Darnold he kept going backwards, had opportunities to throw it away, and maybe thought he was going to try and escape it and roll to the right, but does not and goes down. And that is, 2nd and 27 after a 17-yard sack by the Lions. Wow. 1 minute, 1 second. Clock is ticking. Time is almost out on the play clock. 0 seconds left. Snaps the ball. Not sure. Throws it into the end zone back behind. That's going to be Jones on the reception. He's going to get him 9 yards. He caught it in the end zone and got up 9 yards on the reception. It's still going to be 3rd and 18 coming up. That sack was Wow. I don't know what he was thinking. He just kept running backwards. That ended badly. Is it? Let's see here. Broncos 11 on Sunday. Packers Eagles. Looks like I'm doing back-to-back games Sunday. So I'm going to do Broncos Bills Sunday morning and then Packers Eagles Sunday afternoon at 2:30 my time. So yeah, we'll do both. We're going to do it. In shotgun. 3rd and 18, steps back in the pocket, throws deep down over the middle, overthrows his target, Hawkinson. Incomplete. 4th and 18 from their own 12, and they're going to punt. Wowza. That was a really bad set of downs for the Vikings. That's about as bad as it gets. 17-yard sack is, you don't see that very often. So punting from their own end zone. Punt is away. 4 seconds left on the clock. Fielded at about the 31. Going to be returned. Cuts around the right. Tries to loop it. Honestly, he probably lost a yard. So instead of, he got a fair caught at about the 32. Tries to run it. Gets down to the 30. So 30-yard line Lions will take over after their scoring drive. And the Vikings, the Vikings, that was bad. That was a bad drive. It's not just the drive. It's a 17-yard sack is not a common thing. And that is, oof. So that will bring us into the second quarter here. The Lions take over their own 30. See if they can put together another scoring drive. As we are on a commercial break, I'm going to go check in. I do have people over right now, just some friends and family and stuff. So give me just 1 second. I'll be right back before we start this second quarter. Thank you guys all. Also like, please. All right, I can talk. All right, we are back here. Start of the second quarter, 15 minutes. First down and 10 from the 31. It's actually where it ended up being. There's a flag. I want to say this is going to be a false start. That is a false start on Detroit. So that is going to bring up a 1st and 15 from the 26. So maybe another little shot in the foot there. I don't think the end of the world, though. So no play. Still 15 minutes left in the second. 1st and 15 from the 26. In shotgun. Goff. Hands off. It's going to be about a 3-yard pickup. About a 3-yard pickup. 2nd down and 12. That was Gibbs on the carry. I could not see the number. Clock is now moving, though, so we're down 14:45 and continuing to count down as the second quarter is underway officially. First play of the second quarter was a penalty and a no play and a loss. So that's why we're at 2nd and 12 just as the clock begins. 14 and a half minutes. Goff. Man in motion. Throws behind. Oh my good God. Throws behind the line of scrimmage to Gibbs, who was immediately demolished for a loss of about 8. That was Van Ginkel. Rip Van Ginkel. Just broke through protection and just absolutely annihilates Gibbs down to the 21. 3rd and 20. That was a hit and a half, dude. He's going to be feeling that one for a while. Goff steps back. He's going to throw, and he is dropped. Oh, my God. 11-yard sack. 4th and 31. They're back to their own 10. So as went the Vikings last drive, going backwards and not making up for it and getting in terrible field position, so does the Lions.
Still 0-0.
Well, 7-0. Gibbs has a 25-yard touchdown run. My brother is stopping by real quick. Punt is away from their own end zone, 4th and 31. Fielded at about the 44. He's going to break across. Actually, he's down at the 50. Right at the exact 50. So the Vikings are going to start at midfield.
It's two midgets talking shit.
Dan, shh. So, Vikings take over. Major losses on both previous drives, and that's going to be midfield for the Vikings to start their third drive, see if they can do something. Give me 1 second. Oh.
Did you mute it?
No. Can I sit in? Do you want to go sit and talk for a second?
I don't know.
You can.
All right. Well,
Come on. Come on. Go sit down.
This is-
Dan is gonna come say hi real quick.
I'm a real.
He's starting to feel pretty good. He's pretty excited about the Broncos. So Dan, say hi. Say something interesting.
You know, I look this way and look that way, and it's like opposite directions. I say Bo Nix has 29 touchdowns this year.
That is impressive.
Okay, 1 second. I'll be right here, okay?
And the Vikings are better than everyone thinks.
I said no, please.
I don't know. Tom, you got to come take over, dude.
Are they starting again?
Well, I don't know, man. I don't like looking at myself.
No, that's fine. Just gotta get over that.
I know. Hoffman, D. Beard. God, please play by play the commercials. All right, well, I can't even pronounce 45 milligrams, though, Hoff. 45 milligrams.
Of what?
I don't know. I couldn't pronounce the drug.
Oh, whatever they were. Dude, no one can pronounce that stuff. The ads are garbage. It's usually medication.
But that's a nice Hyundai.
Hyundai. You can't pronounce Hyundai.
I like saying Hyundai.
You're a Hyundai. You're a Hyundai fish.
It's gotten. Are those? Hoff, I'm sorry about the Niners, man. Like, for real.
All right, you
Is
ready?
that Hoff?
Yeah, Tom's
Hoff's in
taking
here.
over.
I got a bunch of Blancos in listening with his son on the way back up from the Broncos game.
Sam Darnold freaks me out, though. I can't. 14-2
Hi, Waffles.
for
Hi, Blanco.
the Vikings? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And Mac.
Somebody's knocking.
All right,
And
Daniel,
Cole.
trade me.
All right, I'm up.
Upsy doozer. Spokane loser? I don't know what that means. What's up? We're just kind of goofing around up here. Like I said, we have family, friends over here. We're just having some fun. This is a fun stream. Last stream of the regular season. Double stream next Sunday. I'm going to try and get Saw into... so we have the Broncos at 11, and then the Packers-Eagles right after that. Under center, handoff, up the middle, does nothing.
So this game's great.
It is. 13 minutes left on the clock. That was a gain of about 1. That was Cam Akers on the carry for Minnesota.
Everyone's got to play everyone.
Yeah, this game is
First overall seed.
yeah, this is first overall. This is like balls to the wall. This is one of the only games of the day that has both teams have a thing to play for. Darnold steps in the pocket, he's dancing around, gets the pass completed. That looks like it's I don't know who that's to. Oliver on the reception, first down and some extra. There's a flag on the play. Based on what they showed, it looks like illegal contact. It'll probably be declined. Looked like it was a helmet-to-helmet hit, but I don't think that's what they're actually going to call. Yeah, that was illegal contact. So they're not going to call. They're not going to accept that. That's going to be 13-yard reception. Oliver first down up to the 36. No, I know they just didn't call that. They didn't. I know. No, they miss calls all the time. It's very frustrating to watch. 12-27, 12-26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. In shotgun is Darnold. Back lined up to his right is Akers. Gets the snap, tosses it over the right side. That's going to be caught, and that was a reception to no, not Addison. Who was that? I couldn't see who it was. Caught at the line of scrimmage. So gain of nothing. That was 3 on the reception. I thought Addison was 5. Maybe I'm crazy. It's fine. In shotgun again, back line up to his right. Darnold gets the snap, steps back, gonna throw it under pressure and incomplete. Overthrows. That was Addison on the first pass. Addison on the second pass and incomplete in the end zone. Just overthrew him. He didn't have much of a chance anyway. He had very, very strong coverage on him. I mean, I guess if it was underthrown or a little bit closer and there was a fight for the ball, you could have made a case for a possible pass interference. But that was just, it was an uncatchable ball. They were both trying to run down and get it. And it was just, yeah, not where it needed to be by Darnold on that one. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. They are at the 36 with 11:44 left in the half. Hawkinson is in motion. Darnold, and it looks like Akers is in still. Darnold's going to step back, throws it down over the middle, hauled in by Jefferson, and he's going to go down to the 5 before he is pulled out of bounds. That is a 1st and goal after a 31-yard reception by Justin Jefferson. Hell of a catch. Not the greatest throw, but you got Justin Jefferson down there, so just huck it up. He'll get it. Nah,
It's a float.
it was a float. It was high as hell, but he was wide open. He could have been better. If he caught him in stride, it would have been a touchdown. Like I said, throw it up there. He'll get it. But that was a great play. Got that first down. 1st and goal on the 5-yard line. Trying to tie this thing up with 11:03, 11:02, 11:01. Snaps the ball, hands off. Looks like it's Akers on the carry. About a 2-yard carry. So up to the 3-yard line. 2nd down and goal on the 3.
Cam Akers?
That was Cam Akers, yes.
Is old boy out?
No, I think they're just flipping between them. Depends. 10:40 left on the clock. 2nd down and goal from the 3-yard line. Vikings attempting to knot this one up at 7 with about 10 minutes left when they get done with this. My brother is saying Justin Jefferson is going to get the touchdown. My thing is, I think if they get a touchdown, there is a timeout. So timeout number 1 for the Vikings, I think. I don't know what happened. No, there was an issue with the play clock. They screwed it up. My brother Dan says Justin Jefferson. I think it's going to be Hawkinson on the touchdown reception from Darnold. No, it's going to be, if it's going to be one. Steps back in the pocket, rolls around, pressure is coming, just deep little floater out of bounds. That was just a throwaway. 3rd and goal on the 3. You love Darnold?
I do.
I love his return arc is been quite something. Playing for some, in my opinion, broken teams from the top down, not looking good, then comes into a team that has a really good system in place and showing what he's capable of.
He's Baker Mayfielding it.
He is Baker Mayfielding it, yes, absolutely. Darnold in shotgun, Hawkinson in motion. If it's going to be a touchdown, it's going to go to Hawkinson, in my opinion. 3-yard line, steps back in the pocket, throws it to Hawkinson, way out of bounds. Nah, that was an uncatchable. They could have called. Yeah. Dan says holding. I think
Watch,
that was a
before he gets to the
throwaway.
goal line.
Throwaway
Maybe
for
it was
me.
under 5 yards.
4th and goal from the 3. I think they're going for it.
I really feel like he grabbed him. But it might have been within 5 yards.
It was. It's a 3-yard. There's 3 to gain, so he grabbed him right around the goal line, which was within 5.
I feel like they run a bootleg.
He's gonna try and go to Jefferson now. I bet.
Bootleg.
Yeah. So Darnold in shotgun. Jefferson lined up to the left. Hawkinson to the right. Addison to the right. Steps back in the pocket. He's gonna dance around. Pressure coming down. Over the fingertips of Jefferson in the end zone, and no flag. 10-10 left. And that is going to be a turnover on downs. Detroit is going to take over on the 3, their own 3-yard line. So, Lions go for it on 4th. They get it. And then that ends up in a touchdown. And then you see the Vikings, 4th and goal at their own 3, try and go for it. Do not get it. Turn the ball over on down. So now Detroit has 97 yards to score a touchdown. And they have about 10 minutes left in the half to do so. So, I mean, more than possible, absolutely. But last set of downs Detroit had, they went backwards excessively. They lost. Detroit's last drive combined for a total of negative 21 yards. Between a pass behind the line of scrimmage that was hit immediately, and then a massive sack of 11 yards on Goff. So they went, all of that happened, and pending them to, get out of there, this is a dangerous spot. Detroit did move down the field and get a touchdown. Their last set of downs, like I said, was about as bad as you can get. Hoff, you're the best. You guys are all awesome. I'm so stoked you guys are all here. Oh, this is a good question. Dan came up with a really good question. Pardon me. NFL overall, what do you guys think the epitome of the best play of the year? Like, what would you guys consider to be, like, skill-wise, crazy-wise, just whatever? What do you guys think is the best play that has occurred in a game this year? So far, I mean, we have this last game. We'll see if something comes up here. But pending this last game, what's your guys' opinion? I'm not going to lie. I am biased as hell. I think Nick Bonito pick 6 against the Browns. That was a really cool play. I don't know if it's the best play of the year, but man, that was pretty. You got a couple of 100-ish yard pick 6s on defense, and then you got like the backwards hurdle by Saquon. All right. 1st and 10, 10-10 left, handoff up the left side to Gibbs. Contacted the line of scrimmage, but he's going to scoot around the left side. He's going to give him a little bit of a buffer. That's a 5-yard carry up to the 8. Clock coming down to 10 minutes exactly right now. So that was a pretty decent run. It should have been really bad. That was the Gibbs play that lost 8 yards. He got absolutely annihilated. That right there, I don't know. That one was...
It's blue 10.
Yeah, if anyone saw that replay, Gibbs getting hit for the loss of 8, that was one of the biggest hits I've seen in a while. In under center, back lined up behind him, Goff is going to fake the handoff. Pressure is coming. He tries to throw it away in the end zone. It does not. It's incomplete. I don't know if they're going to call. That might be a safety. I'm not sure. They are discussing it. It didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage. He was still in the pocket. I don't know if there was someone in the area or if he was down. 9:19 left on the clock. Let's take a look at what they're going to say. I want to throw on my headphones real quick and hear what the official's saying real quick. There was a player. 26 was in the area. They're saying Gibbs was in the area. Yeah, so Gibbs is in the area. He's behind
Are you
him.
kidding me? He threw it into his lineman.
He threw it into his offensive lineman. No, but they're calling it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
nope. He got it away. They're going to call it good.
That's-
Steps back in the pocket
that's-
now, throws it short to the left. That's caught by Laporta. Oh, I think that's a first down. I think they got a first down. That was real close, but oh, I don't know.
That was total grounding.
Hey, but no, there was Gibbs right there though.
You can't throw into your offensive lineman.
Gibbs was right there, and he was an eligible receiver.
How's he going to catch it if he hits it?
Doesn't matter. That's not what matters. I know. It's a hard pill to swallow. 9 minutes left. Goff under center. At the 14, handoff to the running back. It's going to be a carry of about a half a yard. I don't know. Was that Gibbs? Yeah, that was Gibbs. Gibbs on the carry, about a half a yard. They're probably going to give him about a yard on that. They're going over this play again. That play has already been passed, but he throws it.
That's intentional ground. His own guy blocked it.
His own guy blocked it, yes, but Gibbs is right there, and technically that is the joy of a technicality.
That's not a technicality.
That is 100% a technicality. It is not a good call, but it was a technicality. From the 15, second down and 9, 8:20 on the clock. Handoff to the running back. It's going to get up. Oh my God, he almost got to the first down marker, about an 8-yard carry. That was the third string running back, or I guess would tell third string. I mean, realistically, second string. That was Reynolds taking over the position
The Broncos
for Montgomery. Montgomery, is out for the season. Yeah, Reynolds was he a Bronco?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, former Bronco, just like Tim Patrick, making some good catches here. Was that some good? Oh, he was shot at a strip club. Fantastic. Third down and 1. 24-yard line. Back in the backfield, under center. Laporta's in motion. It is going to be a handoff to the running back. He's going to run into a mountain of D, but he breaks through and gets the first down up to about the 26. So the D looked like it had a solid hold on the line. However, the offensive line let him slip, or the defensive line let him slip through. Yeah, he got through. There was some. Yeah, that was a good carry. That was Reynolds on the pickup, 3 yards for the first down. Reynolds is still in the game right now. 7 minutes and 7 seconds, 7-0. Detroit is trying to drive again. 26-yard line, fakes the handoff. Pressure is coming. Blitz is coming. Throws it short. Intercepted! Tipped and intercepted, and down to the 6-yard line. And that is going to give Minnesota the ball in the red zone, first and goal at the 6. Could have been a pick 6, but that was a big boy that caught it, and he kind of tripped over himself a little bit. Karma. Intercepted by Pace. Tipped. That was number 14, I believe, got the tip. Steps back, lots of pressure in his face. Tries to throw it tipped, and then backwards almost is intercepted by Pace, and he falls forward down to the... Wow. To the 7-yard line. So first and goal after the interception. That was a tip. Honestly, it could be Jefferson. I think Hawkinson gets this one. So we're going to go ahead and shift this ball over. I might not even shift it over in time. This play is about to go. In shotgun, all by himself. No back in the backfield. No motion. Oh, now some motion on the left. That is the running back. It's going to be... Oh, he's going to throw it over the middle, and it's, batted down, intended for Justin Jefferson. Oh, man. 6:49, second and goal on the 7. That was Robertson on the defense. Good defense by Robertson. Jefferson lost him for a second, and, dude, honestly, that could have been an interception. With how bad a pass that was, that could have been a pick. It went in and out of the defender's hands before it even reached Jefferson. So I'm going to go ahead and say that Darnold is lucky that wasn't a pick. Dan's saying left corner. I think it's going to be left over the middle. Pass, steps over the middle, passes. Oh, in and out of the hands. Out of bounds. Jefferson got the ball. It was way too high. Bobbles it, goes out of bounds. Incomplete. Third and goal from the 7. You cannot get a pick, get back to the 7, and not get a touchdown. No, that was a bad pass. That was such a bad pass.
I know, Justin Jefferson's. I know.
Jefferson is such a good receiver.
Darnold's not getting serving him the ball.
Darnold's under pressure. He's constantly under pressure. They are dialing up pressure constantly. 6 minutes and 42 seconds. Clock is ticking. 7-yard line. It's going to be a snap. He's going to throw it over the corner. Jefferson's wide open, and he overthrew him again. Dude, are you kidding me? Dan and I said the exact same thing at the exact same time. That was just a bad pass. He was open. He beat his defender.
Just drop it.
And he just it's just a bad pass. Field goal attempt incoming now. They're not going to go for it. They're going to kick a field goal. Some bad passes by Darnold trying to get that in. Field goal is good, just barely though. My God, that was not a pretty kick either. Good thing it was close. Jesus. What's going on with the Vikings today? Also, Kenny. I just got a text from Kenny, my brother-in-law. He's an awesome dude. He said he liked my Gerard jersey, my Sam Gerard. Gerard. Anyway, it's an autographed Sam Gerard jersey I got.
Now?
Yeah. Oh no, he texted me. I think he's watching. Hey, Kenny, if you're watching, your sister, my wife,
I love you more than
saying hi. She loves you.
Sister-in-law.
No.
That's his sister.
Did you know?
That's my brother-in-law,
that-
Kenny.
You're my sister-in-law.
No,
Yeah, you're
Kenny is my brother.
Yeah.
And you share a birthday with him.
Yeah, he's the one that's 20 years younger than you.
26?
Yep.
20 years.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
He was born in
That makes me feel old.
he was born in 2000. You were born in
The
1980.
1900s. Me too, though.
Welcome to being old as shit, Daniel.
80, baby.
But yeah, no, that was a gift from a really good friend of mine. Justin gave me that. Justin won this at a raffle, and he's a fan of the Nashville Predators, and so he asked if I wanted it, and yeah, I have
Yeah,
the
we just
certification in my safe. Yeah, so I got that,
I got to bring up the.
and then I got my
Bears fans.
I got my Cale Makar autographed puck from the Stanley Cup.
Any Bears fans?
Yeah, Dan is easily the luckiest human being on the planet
Not at all, but
today. Well, yesterday. He bought 2 random boxes at Walmart of, what is it? Absolute football, and got each box had a kaboom case hit of 2 of the best rookies this year. You had Caleb Williams, which, number 1 overall pick, still very popular guy. And then he had a Brock Bowers kaboom in back-to-back boxes. And those are things that you don't see very often. I've never even pulled one myself. He got 2 back-to-back in 2 boxes. And unbelievable. So went from spending about $60 to making a little over $2,000. So if all we could be that lucky. I know. Hey, it doesn't always happen though. I mean, you've had bad luck too. Just sometimes it turns around, becomes a happy.
It's ebbs and flows.
Ebbs and flows, as Daniel says. Ebbs and flows. Thank you everyone for tuning in right now. I appreciate everyone for being here. Please like the video. It does help out a ton. So if you're here, like it. It will help me. Yeah, 0-2 in the red zone.
Just the missed passes.
Those missed passes, man. Yeah, like
Justin Jefferson,
he had Justin Jefferson wide open on that 3rd down. Like wide open. It was bad. Kickoff is away. That is a shank and a half. It made it in the end zone. It is going to be a touchback, but dude, that made it in the end zone by about 1.5 yards. That could have been a penalty just because of how it was a terrible kickoff. Lions are taking over at their own 30. Minnesota has a lot not going right for them. It is still the first half. It is a divisional game. It is a low-scoring game. We'll see if Detroit can get things moving. What? Which one? Hold on. Hold on. Steps back in the pocket, throws it over the middle. It's caught. Oh, and trips over his own feet is Tim Patrick, but still a 9-yard, 8-yard reception or so. My brother is saying we're about to see a pick six. So if it does happen, well, I mean, honestly, the Patriot, you look at the fact that they've been so bad for so long and now they're finally doing good. I would be thrilled. I'm thrilled the Broncos are doing as well as they are. This is, I mean, you got to be happy about something. Steps back in the pocket, throws it over the middle. It is caught by St. Brown across the 45, pushing up to almost the 50. I think he's down around the 49, 48-yard line. 49-yard line is the official marking. 11-yard pickup by St. Brown. Goff was under pressure almost immediately. They are bringing, they brought, what is that, 6 guys. 6 to 7 on almost every single play right now. The Vikings are. They are putting pressure. 5:30 left in the half. Handoff to Gibbs up the middle. Gain of about 3 across midfield to the 48 of the Vikings. Detroit trying to get this going. After that interception by Goff, it could have been, I mean, honestly, one decent throw, that was a touchdown. 2 off-target throws by Darnold makes it a field goal only. Under center, Goff, Laporta in motion. Gibbs is in the backfield at the 48, 2nd and 7. Gibbs is going to run it. Oh, he gets tripped up. Oh, my God. Gain of about 4 or 5, 3rd and 3 coming up. Riley comes in to say hi. Wave. Give me a hug. Shoulder. Careful. Shoulder. Just had surgery.
This one?
No. This one. Okay, no. Go. No. Okay, give me a hug real quick, and then can you scoot? No. I love you. Riley, go. I love you. Riley Rose, please. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3, 4:24 left in the half. Riley, come on, baby girl. Come on, go. 4:20, 4:19. Handoff. It's going to be a run. He's going to, it's going to be close to a first down. That was Reynolds on the carry. Riley, come on. Hold on a second, guys. All right, there we go. I think they're calling him short based on the placing. That is short and like 4th and inches. 4 minutes left in the half. Riley, come on. Go. Yeah, it's 4th and inches, 3:48, and you know that the Lions are going for it. I mean, they went for it on 4th and 4 earlier. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches. You know this. That is the man, the coach that has all of the cojones to go for it. There's going to be a timeout. Is this a challenge? Okay, Detroit is challenging the spot, saying they got the first down. So this could be a first down, or it could be them going, based on where he fell, they may have spotted it short. This is going to end up being a little crazy. Could be one. You never know, man. I've seen crazier things happen. But it is possible. Honestly, as a fan base, though, fan-base-wise, the 2 teams I feel I would like to see win a Super Bowl just solely for the fan base is going to be Detroit and the Bills. And that is solely just based on they have had dedicated fan bases through thick and thin, through, with the Bills, multiple Super Bowl losses and just pain. And you have the Lions, who have been perennially bad for decades. So, if any fan base deserves one, it's that. As far as, possibilities, I'm worried Detroit, this year at least, with the injuries to their defense, might have some issues in the playoffs. Philly, I think, is one of the strongest teams other than the Vikings coming out. and I think honestly Philly could take the Vikings just solely on the fact that Philadelphia is a very complete team, especially when you consider Saquon. Yeah, it's just nuts. They're a great team. Vikings are a great team. Packers, I mean, you can't count them out. I mean, you can't really count any team that made the playoffs out. You never know. It's the NFL. This is not college football. College football, you have some, obviously some top tier. You have some other stuff going on. It's a pretty big drop off. However, I think the NFL is so competitive that any team that makes the playoffs is capable. Maybe I'm just crazy. They're going to say, yeah, he's short. I think they move the ball a little bit closer. It's still 4th and inches. And when I mean inches, I mean like the lines are almost on top of each other. They're going for it, of course. Goff, he's going to fake the handoff. They're going to throw on 4th and very small inches. And that was a duck of a pass. Was that tipped? Or did it come out of his hand weird? I didn't see it get tipped. That was awful. Minnesota's going to take over on their own 42. Let's see the replay here. Was that a tipped pass? Because that pass was absolute garbage. I don't know why you don't. The Broncos QB snuck it 3 times. It was tipped. Okay, it was tipped. I believe that was number 90 or 80, Bullard on the tip. But that was number 90 on the tip. But my thing is, like, the Broncos went for it on 4th and 1 twice with a QB sneak and got it, and then 3rd and 1 once with a QB sneak and got it. Why would you, regardless. Under center, Darnold at their own 42, going to hand off the ball. It's going to be a run up the left side, a little more the middle for a carry for about 2 yards for Jones. Runs into some defenders pretty quickly. 3:25 left on the clock here in this first half. Detroit up 7-3. Detroit only has 1 timeout now after they used the timeout, failed their challenge, and Minnesota has all 3. Minnesota's going to try and go down and take the lead here, but they have had some issues today. Under center again, 2 backs behind Darnold. Shifts, hands the ball, fakes the handoff. Pressure is coming. Darnold rolls around the left side, escaping pressure. He's going to just barely escape a sack. Get about 2 yards on the scramble. 3rd down and 6 coming up. He is lucky he didn't go down. Pressure was there immediately. Dude, David, that is my thing, dude. Dan Campbell, I don't give a shit, we're going for it, I love it. I love Dan Campbell as a coach. He's just so aggressive and so no bullshit. I just love it. I love seeing him coach. It's always a fun game when you're watching him do this, because this makes it interesting. 3rd down and 6, 2:22, 2:21, 2:20 left on the clock. Darnold is in shotgun. Jones lined up to his left, just shy of midfield, a couple yards. Darnold steps back in the pocket, throws it over. It's going to be caught, crossed down to about the 36-yard line. Reception, and that is Naylor on the reception, and a big first down. Gain of 18 to the 36. 2-minute warning is here. Fun game to call. Not high scoring, but they're going for it on 4ths. There's some craziness going on. This is a little bit different. Not super long drives. The game we watched yesterday was low scoring. It was higher scoring than this at one point in the first half. But it was long, sustained drives ending in disappointment mostly. So the difference here is you have, interception. You have both teams going for it on 4th downs. Gives you a little bit of excitement. Plus, what's on the line today? Whew. All right, I apologize. I was sending a text to my wife real quick to see if she would bring me a beer. I am mildly buzzed today from the celebration of the Broncos making the first playoff berth they've gotten in about 8.5 years. So last time they made the playoffs was the 2015 season, going into 2016, winning the Super Bowl at Super Bowl 50. So me watching that is exciting. My daughter actually, we were celebrating. I said, "Yeah, the Broncos made the playoffs," and she said, "What are playoffs?" And I'm like, "Oh right, Broncos haven't made the playoffs since before she was born. She is 8, so yay." Yeah, Hoff, but I mean, I have one. I have a mini fridge up here. I just I usually keep beers up here, but we were watching the game downstairs today, so I brought all the beer downstairs because I'm dumb. I'm just kidding. No, I do have one, and actually, I have it. Once I can get a proper studio set up, I do have another mini. I have a little Bud Light mini fridge that was gifted to me. That's going to get set up wherever I get my studio set, where I can just literally tuck it under my desk and just reach down and go crack a new one, have a sip. All right, 2-minute warning here in the second half. Darnold comes out. It is 1st and 10. They are at the 36 of Detroit. Darnold's under center. Addison is in motion. 2 backs behind Darnold. It's going to be a handoff and spins around. He's contacted behind the line, but spins around, makes some contact, gets past, and then also gets about 5 yards on the pickup. That is Jones as the running back. So what could have been a significant loss ends up getting them down to the 31. 2nd down and 5. Clock continues to move. Minnesota does have all 3 timeouts to try and get down there and take a lead. Jones is still in. Ham in at fullback. Under center. 125, 124. Darnold snaps, tosses it back to Jones on the right side. He's going to catch the edge. He's going to get down to the 21-yard line and get a first down, but there is a flag down. Oh, it looks like it might be on Minnesota. Jones is celebrating. I don't know if he doesn't see the flag or if he knows that flag isn't against them. I'm not sure yet. Only 3 flags accepted, 3 penalties accepted this first half, 116 left. What do we got here? Defensive holding. 5-yard penalty added onto the run. That is going to get them down inside the red zone to the 18. 1st and 10, 116 left on the clock. Minnesota has a real chance. They've been closer before, but they failed on a 4th and goal after the interception that was thrown, or 3rd and goal. Ended up having to kick a field goal. So let's see if they can do it now. Darnold is under or in shotgun all by himself. Man in motion is Jones coming back to join him in shotgun at the 18. Snaps the ball, handoff to Jones. Jones is going to get contacted immediately, maybe gain about a yard or a half a yard or so. So 105, 2nd down and 9 at the 17. No timeouts are taken yet by Minnesota as they're trying to get in for their first touchdown of the game. 2nd down and 9. In shotgun, back lined up to his right. Darnold gets the snap. Pressure coming, throws it over the middle. That's going to be caught by Jones. Gain of about 3 or so. I believe Minnesota's going to take their first timeout at 3rd down and 5. No, they haven't yet. Now they're taking a timeout. They look confused. They're calling a timeout. 28 seconds remaining. I feel like if you weren't sure what you were going to do, call the timeout earlier. Yeah, one. I mean, the biggest thing is it was really just I think it has to do with the fact that the Lions have been underdogs for at least my entire life. So no one's going to really give them too much crap the first time they make it to an NFC championship game in like 40 something years. There is that, but it is what it is. I mean, you can call it, recency bias or whatever, but a lot of people are going for the Lions just because of how terrible they've been over the years. All right, here we are. 3rd down and 6. Darnold under or in shotgun, backline up to his left. He's going to step back to throw. Throws a floater incomplete, and that is going to bring up 4th down and 6, 24 seconds remaining. Detroit does have a timeout, but pending them either going for it or a field goal, which I feel like a field goal is coming. I don't see Detroit really trying much, and we might go into half with whatever the score ends up being. Darnold had pressure in his face immediately. Detroit is getting to him. Regardless of their, defensive injuries, they're doing a job right now. Kicking team is out. Kick is up. It is good. It is a 31-yarder, 1-point game with 20 seconds left in the half. My guess would be I don't see the Lions trying much with 20 seconds. They have one timeout. You never know. It's Dan Campbell. He might do something. I doubt it, though. So my guess is we're going to see a kickoff and likely a kneel down to bring us into half. But let's see. I could be mistaken. Dan Campbell is an unpredictable fella, which was why it makes watching Lions games all the more fun. You'll see it for a while, I think, until they turn into the villain, like the Chiefs or other teams of the past. It's one of those things. You never know. Don't know what's happening right now. Yes, a lot of people are high on Detroit. They, like I said, I think the biggest thing for me is their fan base deserves something. Wow, that was a garbage kick that rolled out of bounds, and that was a flag. And Detroit's going to get the ball at the 40, but I still don't know if they do anything about it. So let's see what Detroit does. 20 seconds left in the half. They get the ball at their own 40 with a timeout. So, I mean, they could try and get some sort of pass down field and get a extra or get a field goal and make it a 4-point lead. They have the offense out there calling a play, looking like they're going to try something. So let's Dan Campbell this one up. Let's see here. In shotgun, all by himself from the 40. Goff steps back. He's going to throw it deep down the right side. Caught and then out of bounds is St. Brown. Is that going to stop the clock? It does. 15 seconds left. Detroit still has a timeout. They are across midfield at the 41. They could get in field goal position pretty easily. Yeah, Hoff, that would have been a lot of fun for me and you especially. All right, Goff in shotgun again. He's got Gibbs lined up to his right. 15 seconds, 3 seconds on the play clock. Snaps the ball, throws it over the middle, caught and down to about the 30 is Ragnow on the reception. They're going to run this clock down to 3 seconds, 2 seconds. So 2 seconds left on the clock. Timeout called by Detroit. And going to see a field goal attempt. All right, so while they may have tried to do nothing after that terrible kick got them to the 40, Dan Campbell dialed some stuff up. They got in field goal range, and we'll see if the Lions can take a 1-point lead and make it 4. Jake Bates. Minnesota is taking a timeout real quick. It's a 48-yarder. Minnesota's going to take a timeout. I don't know if they're trying to ice them or what the deal is, but yeah, they take a timeout real quick. 2 seconds left in the half. I thought I saw him take a timeout. No, he's backing up. He's setting up. No, now there's time. Okay, yeah. So they did. They just waited a minute. So there is a timeout. We'll have a quick break. Let's see what happens. Give me just a second. I'm going to mute myself for just a hot second. All right, lining up for the kick now. See if they get it. Kick is up, and it is money. That is going to make it a 4-point lead going into halftime. So the Lions get 20 seconds on the clock after a terrible kickoff by the Vikings. And they're able to capitalize, get down the field just enough to get a 48-yarder and get it kicked through the uprights. 10-6 going into half, Lions leading. Minnesota getting into the red zone a couple times and having to settle for field goals. So not what you want to see as a Vikings fan. Lions not being as dominant on offense, but they're getting it done. There been some really good plays. You have the interception by Goff that resulted in the field goal, but yeah, that was actually a pretty interesting first half. Not a lot of penalties, going pretty quick. We're an hour and 25 minutes into the stream. I started the stream 3 or 4 minutes before, so it's moving along. Not a lot of penalties, not a lot of stoppages, and I think overall a pretty interesting game for the number 1 seed. Juan, we will see if you're going to will it into existence. I have my doubts. But you are the man. You were the man that calls some things sometimes. I mean, you've called some plays just straight up where you're like, this is going to happen, and then it happens. And it's like, sometimes you're ahead of me and you do it, but sometimes you're just like, well, this is going to happen. You haven't seen it yet and it happens. It's like, I don't know. You have some sort of level of clairvoyance that frightens people. I don't think that's going to happen. The 3-2-1 might not help, bud. We shall see, one. Appreciate everyone that is here right now and hanging out with me. We've had a decent amount of viewers tonight, averaging 6 to 12 people at a time. It's not always crazy. We don't always get a ton. Sometimes we get a few. Sometimes we get a lot. And tonight's been pretty fun. And I have all of my regulars here with me, watching with me, which always makes calling a game a ton of fun because you guys always make it fun to, hang out and BS about football a lot. And I enjoy it. So regardless of anything going on, I appreciate you guys being here, and I am having a blast. I need to get another beer, though. I don't want to step away quite yet, though, just in case Juan is correct. Just in case. You never know. I am so excited to see the Broncos in the playoffs. I am excited to be able to do some really fun streams coming up of the Broncos in the playoffs, and we're going to do some fun streams with Saw with the Eagles as well. And the big thing is we're doing, I think a fun part is next weekend we're going to have a double header where it's Broncos against Bills and then Packers Eagles. I think both of those games are going to be a ton of fun to talk about and watch, and I'm excited. I'm excited for the postseason, and for the first time in a long time, I have some hope. So, yeah. Ooh, Thank you, Daniel-san. My brother brought me a fresh Gold Rush.
Oh, is that another missed pass?
I need a beer.
Justin Jefferson?
Nah, they were showing the other ones from the game. I mean, realistically, yeah, it's this game is where it's at. Simply, it would be tied. It's
Missed him 4
overthrows.
times in the end zone. Oh, look at that score.
Hoff, you've been on a couple streams with me. I believe, weren't you on the stream with me during the that one? My very first college stream was the Buffs, Colorado Buffaloes, and I think they for whatever reason Fox dropped the broadcast, and we had like 60 people in here hanging out with us talking about CU and stoked that we were still had the game and wanted to watch with us. So that was a really cool.
We have the 2 first overall picks.
Oh.
Coming out of CU.
Oh yeah, and CU does have the
Travis Hunter.
CU does have some serious draft capital coming into the league this year. I think it's going to go. I don't know. I think the Patriots trade down because they don't need a quarterback, and they trade it to the Giants, and the Giants pay a haul to get Shedeur Sanders, and then I think the Patriots take. Travis Hunter.
She's gonna be the number 1 overall pick.
Yeah. So I think that's what we're gonna see.
I don't think Shedeur goes.
He may have. He's stopped by before. I don't think there is a halftime show tonight. No. I think there's going to be the normal kind of short halftime. It's a normal Sunday night game. These ones usually tend to go pretty quick. Dan, keep your pants on.
Say that loud.
I know, I'm just messing with you.
The Patriots beat the Bills. That's who we get to play next week.
Yeah. I know, we're going to, dude, I can't believe. Well, I don't know. Bills, man. Bills defense is
Suspect.
it is suspect. There is an absolute possibility. I mean, the Broncos have the capability to do it. I don't know. Broncos defense has been recently. They have not been. I mean, today was different, but for the most part, it's hard to say. Pass defense has been amazing. Josh Allen has been a freak this year. I'm excited to watch the game. I'm excited to see a Broncos playoff game. That's really it. I am so damn excited to see a Broncos playoff game for the first time in so long. I mean, it's so cool. It was so fun to watch it, have family and stuff here and really just enjoy the game. I will. Yeah, love you now. Cheers to everyone. Cheers to the Broncos. Cheers to making the playoffs. A great season to, all the subscribers that have joined me, everyone being here and hanging out. I'm just, man, I couldn't ask for a better season and a better way to start doing, this channel and having fun. I'm just having a blast. I have my regular guys that are here, Steve and Juan and Hoff and David. David, up until all hours of the night, hanging out and watching with me. And, yeah, it's just, I'm having a ton of fun doing this. And I appreciate all of you. And, it's just great, man. It's just oh, Dave. Yeah. No, who am I forgetting? Saw. Oh yeah. Saw. Well, there's Saw and the narrative. The narrative for, oh yeah. Jaden. We'll see. But no, I'm grateful to just, be in the position where I can do this for funsies and have fun. And like I said, no matter what, it could be the most boring game of the year, and I'm going to have at least 5 or 6 of you guys just hanging with me and chatting with me. And it makes watching football just so much more fun. So, I'm going to keep it going. And I'm gonna start making some more videos, and we're gonna have a bunch of fun. And God, man, I'm excited to see what happens during the playoffs, regardless of the Broncos and where they get. I want to see where our stream goes and what videos I can make and what kind of cool stuff we can do. Matt, thank you. Mr. Blanco. We were Blanco and Beard. My last name being Beard, his last name being Blanco. And through our early college years of being crazy human beings and mild degenerates, have somehow grown up into responsible individuals. And I say that with a grain of salt about myself because I am just mildly buzzed right now after watching that awesome Broncos victory. But here we are. So yeah. What I'm going to do real quick though is I think Grossi has taken his break. We're not getting a raid tonight. We've gotten 3 this year. We cannot be greedy. We have gotten 3. Grossi has raided us multiple times, and it has been amazing every time. Oh yeah, the tattoo on the hand. You guys haven't seen this. This was done in I want to say July, shortly after I had surgery to remove the tumor on my kidney. I got an idea as an electrician. I wanted something, but I also wanted to incorporate it, and I'm going to build on top of this and my, my arm I have now. I have going on my forearm. It has to do with it's a light bulb with a skull inside a tetrahedron. And essentially what it's going to be is it's like the light and the darkness. So it's coming out of it's a light in the darkness, and it's going to eventually go up this part of my arm and then create something that goes up my shoulder. And then it's going to come across and then go down this arm. So it's all going to connect at some point. I need to make a little extra money to get that done. Hey, Hoff, if you pay for it, I will get your face tattooed on my right butt cheek. Steve, I'm kind of everything. I'm a master electrician in Colorado. I've done industrial, commercial, residential, solar, all kinds of crazy stuff. And Carissa, you're not paying for that. Yeah, I don't doubt it. But right now I work for a company that builds multifamily, primarily high rises. And I'm a superintendent for them, working on projects and doing some other help, more than just building. But recently my specialty has been helping take over projects that are failing, like high rises that are in trouble, they're behind or they're over budget or whatever, and going in and trying to get things back on track, which is a stressful situation, but it's very rewarding. But yeah, that's kind of what I do right now. Now I'm kind of more in the office, but I still throw my tools on all the time and go do work, even in high rises and stuff. I'll throw tools on and I'll go build stuff and fix stuff and rewire things and build panels and do one line work and whatever I got to do, I get it done. I am currently not working in the field. I had shoulder surgery in November. I'm not eligible to go back and do field stuff until I'm allowed, and they're saying probably March. So I'm doing a lot of computer work and design assistance to engineers right now, and making sure that what the engineers design is actually buildable. Because while they know what they're doing, there are sometimes, if you don't have the experience, what you design on paper does not equate to what can physically actually be built. So what I do is called constructability research and what is it called? It's called constructability research and reporting. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. So a lot of looking at prints, a lot of time reading emails and trying to decipher if someone actually knows what they're talking about. But yes, I can fix wiring in a house. I've done some. I do some stuff for friends and family and stuff like that. I'm not really as much. I don't really do side work like a lot of guys. I do have a contractor's license where some friends of mine who used to be apprentices are now journeymen, run a business up in the mountains near Aspen. It's actually technically off I-70 corridor near Georgetown, but they run near Aspen and all that kind of stuff, and we build things. So there you go. Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm getting near 40 and my knees are ass, and I'm getting surgery to repair everything from my shoulder to my kidney to I have torn bicep, all this stuff. I'm getting my ass kicked. So yeah, no, I did some security stuff as well. My stuff, more security stuff. I built a number of skiffs. So I built skiffs for Lockheed Martin. What is that other company? I can't remember their name right now. They're a security defense company. I can't remember their name. Anyway, I've done some skiffs for them. I've done some skiffs for the Air Force. I've done some skiffs for Army Corps of Engineers, all that kind of stuff. So I've done a lot of different kind of things as well. I've done what are they called? I built oh god, what are they called? Data centers for you know Verizon and other companies, and I've kind of done a bit of everything throughout my career. So, a SCIF is a secure computer center where your power is independent. Hold on, kickoff is a way to start the second half. Kick is way to the right. It's going to be caught in the end zone and downed, and that is going to be the Vikings starting. It gets complicated with skiffs. You can't have direct power coming in. You have to have special filters for data coming in and out, all kinds of it gets wild. And you have to have you run conduit, metal conduit that comes to the edge and then transition to non-metallic, which is like PVC or something like that, or a flexible non-metallic. And then it goes into the area and it turns back in. And that way you can't tap off of the metal to try and get any kind of signal. There's a whole lot of rules. They get kind of crazy. I don't want to bore you with all of that, but it's intense. Under center, Darnold from their own 30, 15 minutes obviously left. In the third, it's going to be a handoff, and Akers is going to get about 1.5 yards. I think it's about a yard. The kitchen light randomly turns off. Can you turn it back on and it works, or it just turns off? And it never turns on, because then you might be getting feedback on the neutral. In under center, Darnold's going to throw it deep down the right side. There's no one there. That was a miscommunication and a half. I don't know if Addison was supposed to keep running, but he did a cutback, but yeah, David, they're military secure facilities for communications, and they are a pain in the ass. That sounds like a neutral issue, to be honest. Sounds like there's a loose neutral somewhere. Or a bad switch leg. In shotgun, 3rd and 8. Back lined up to the right. Steps back in the pocket. Pressure coming. Darnold's going to throw it away, and incomplete, intended for Jefferson. Flags coming in. I don't know if he was early or not. That was, I don't know. Let's see the replay and see if that was actually, I think they're going to call PI on it based on where the flags came in, but I don't know if that was PI. So what did they call? I think that was illegal contact. I could see illegal contact, yeah. Not pass interference, but illegal contact. So that negates it being a 4th down. And it makes it an automatic 1st down. So 1st and 10 from the 37, their own 37. Minnesota has the ball. A lot of times, a lot of issues with electrical has to do with a loose neutral or a loose connection on a switch and or light. That is shockingly more common than any real major issues. Under center, back line up in the backfield, fakes the handoff. Darnold steps into the pocket, throws it deep down the right side, way short of Addison, incomplete. 2nd down and 10 coming. Yet Darnold has been, I don't know if he's seeing ghosts again or whatever, but like he's had some very good games, and he is way sub 50%. He is 9 for 22 right now. So overthrows, underthrows, off target, In addition to that, you have Jones jogging off the field going into the locker room. This is all not looking good. All right, handoff. Akers, he's going to get the first down and more up to the 50, down the 45, the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 10, 15, 15, 10, down at like the 7. Holy shit, that was a huge run by Akers. 58 yards down to the 5. Massive. Honestly, I think you franchise tag Darnold. You can afford it. You have a rookie quarterback in the wings. If he doesn't work out, if he gets injured, you're fine. I think the fact that JJ got hurt, you need him to have a little bit more time to develop because he hasn't had that time. In shotgun, handoff to Akers again. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage at the 1st and goal at the 5, and that is going to be a gain of about nothing. 13:20 left on the clock. 6-10 Minnesota leading. Personally, if I was the GM at Minnesota, I would honestly just franchise tag him. Don't risk a deep thing. Use him as a bridge. Get JJ acclimated now that he's going to be healthy next year and going to start actually getting true reps and things like that and actually be able to practice. And yeah, that's my opinion. In shotgun, sweep, fakes the sweep, pass over to Jones, who is back now, and that's going to get down to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal on the 2. Can they really get to the goal line 3 damn times and not get a touchdown? They ended in a field goal. It was a turnover on downs on the other. Minnesota is having some issues. And a lot of it, I have to say, seems like it is the guy who's really gotten him here is Darnold playing well. He's not playing well tonight. Under center, man in motion, number 86. It's going to be a pass. He's under pressure. He rolls out to the left, escaping pressure, throws a floater out of bounds, incomplete. That was a throwaway. 4th and goal on the 2. Either Detroit is playing amazing coverage or Darnold is, this is my opinion. I think Darnold is, I think he's having some issues, some mental, like he's not seeing stuff right, or he's overthrowing, he's underthrowing. I think he's feeling the pressure. In shotgun, Jones to his left, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Addison's in motion. Jefferson's to the left. Darnold steps back. Can't find anyone. He has all day in the pocket. He's going to throw it incomplete to Addison. And they turn it over on downs again inside their own 2. Good God. Minnesota just cannot get it done tonight. Steve, I agree. It's hard to say. Jaden Daniels has had a ridiculous season. His rushing is nothing to scoff at. His passing has been very good. He does, in my opinion, have more weapons around him. He has a great tight end. He has I would say Scary Terry is a top 5 wide receiver. That dude is a monster. You don't get a nickname like Scary Terry by being a dumpster fire of a wide receiver. And then their running back, Brian Robinson, is, dude, he's amazing as well. So it's like, yeah, I think Bo Nix was handed less. He does have a very good O-line. But it's a tough call to say which one of the two is more instrumental to where they've been at. They were both teams that were bad last year that got rookie quarterbacks. They have both made very good progress. The quarterbacks have been instrumental to their position in going to the playoffs. I think it is a rookie of the year is a two-man race between Nix and Daniels, and it has to just do with looking at, I think, the overall team around them, and then how they react to adversity. And I think they both faced a number of that on their own. I am biased, so I will absolutely say Nix should get rookie of the year, but that dude, I'm biased as shit, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. So, I mean, it is what it is. Bo Nix has played very well. As someone who's watched the Broncos his entire life, watching rookie quarterbacks come in and just fail or just be mid or just absolute garbage to what we have now, I'm just excited about that. Like, I'm excited about the future of the Denver Broncos for the first time since we signed Peyton Manning for more than a couple years. So, yeah, absolutely. Denver needs to we have $72 million in cap space next year. Fucking give the bag to T. Higgins, please. That dude should be a number one receiver. The only reason he's not is he's playing with Jamar Chase, who is either one or two. At the 2-yard line, under center, Goff is going to throw, under pressure, throws a deep ball down and intercepted at the 50 down to the 46. What the hell? That was an ass pass. Just a heave. And yeah, there you go. Vikings get the ball back. They're just shy of midfield. And Jared Goff throws his second pick of the day. Jesus. Yeah, my opinion, if we do not go hard into getting a receiver in free agency, which, like I said, T. Higgins, like, please, for the love of God, pay that man. He is so good. He could be a number one. Absolutely should be a number one, but he's playing with Jamar Chase, who is arguably one of the best receivers in the league. So, of course, he's number two right now. But, yeah, T. Higgins, and then draft Cam Scattaboo. 46-yard line, Darnold under center. Jones is in the backfield. Hand off to Jones. He is contact a little bit behind the line, but breaks through, and he's going to break another tackle and get down. It's about an 8-yard carry. 7 or 8, depending on where they spot the ball. We'll go with 7. And there is a man down injured as Arnold down on near the sideline is injured for the Lions. Likely we're going to have Patrick wasn't a loss, in my opinion. I think Tim Patrick is a great receiver. He got injured in preseason BS with season-ending injuries 2 years in a row, and I think they just cut their losses. I think Tim Patrick is a very capable receiver. Estime's great. Cam Scattaboo, though, I watched some of his college football stuff, dude. That guy is... Scattaboo is Christian McCaffrey as far as ability. I mean, the dude has thrown touchdown passes. He's caught so many. He can run. He can knock people. He's a beast. I want the Broncos to draft him, and then I want them to get some corner depth, and then I want them to sign T. Higgins. And that is where I want them to be. No, I get it, Hoff. Honestly, I think you keep McLaughlin, Estime, and then you get Scattaboo. And then Scattaboo be the starter, McLaughlin second, and then that's my opinion. I love Javonte Williams. I think he is a power runner. But there's been games this year where I'm underwhelmed by his ability to break tackles, to see open lanes. There's a lot of it. So realistically, I want them to draft a game wrecker at running back. And I think Scattaboo could do that. I think he has the capability. So I think that's who I want to draft in the first round. I want them to figure out how to do that. And then I want them to sign T. Higgins. And then I would like to see some decent signings on corner because Riley Moss goes down and no one can cover shit. You know, it's a revolving door of failure, right? So you have this revolving door of failure at corner with one guy going down. So, and you need to be able to rotate guys in and out if they get tired or whatever, or maybe there's a mismatch or whatever it is, or you're throwing an extra corner out there. We need depth at corner. You know what? The one cool thing, actually, Hoff, you might like this card wise. Like it's a card. I know your guys, like a lot of guys aren't card wise. I have a card I'm super stoked about. I'm not getting rid of it for a while. I have a out of 49. Damn it. All right, my brain just went into full dumb mode. What is your receiver that got shot? That's a rookie. My brain is dumb. All right, there's going to be a pass to the right. That's going to be to Jones. He's going to get up to the... Apologize, I missed that. I was talking too much. Pass short right to Jones. 10-yard gain up to the 37 of Detroit for a first down. Yeah, Ricky Pearsall. I have a of 49 Ricky Pearsall on-card auto rookie card I have of his for the 49ers I essentially got for free. And I'm holding on to that thing. I think that dude's going to be a monster. And the fact that he got shot, came in, and then still played well. Like, Jesus. He's a fucking... I love it. Darnold in shotgun, steps back, fakes the handoff, under massive amounts of pressure, almost... Holy crap. Threw it to a D lineman. Incomplete. Should have been intercepted. This should be a... I would think there's going to be a flag here. It's got to be... Yeah, intentional grounding. Yeah, okay. I had to listen real quick. That is absolutely 100% intentional grounding. He literally threw it to a D lineman as he was in the pocket, and it was 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So he rolls out of the pocket, and then he rolls... he's technically out of the pocket, but he throws it away to no receiver. There was 2 ineligible offensive linemen and 2 defenders in the area. Not back to the line of scrimmage. So that is going to be a 13-yard loss, essentially, based on where he would have been sacked. So 2nd down and 23 for Minnesota. Sam Darnold is playing like garbage. Jesus, pardon me. In shotgun, Jones lined up to his right at the 50, 2nd and 23. Steps back in the pocket, throws it deep down the right. It is caught. Jefferson catches it, and defender falls down. That's a pretty decent pickup. That is a 17-yard pickup, leaving them 3rd and short-ish. So 3rd and 6, which is, compared to what they just had, 17-yard pickup by Jefferson. The defender, what is that, number 21, he falls down. I think he was trying to get an offensive pass interference call and basically flopped. The call didn't come, so his fall turns into about 10 extra yards for Jefferson. In shotgun again. Jefferson in motion on the left. Snap to Darnold. Darnold throws it over the middle. That was a drop by Jefferson. Jefferson dropped the ball. Oh boy. Jefferson, I think, is now up to 8 targets, but only like 4 receptions. So what is he at? Yeah, 8 targets, 3 receptions. Worse than I thought. He's got a couple drops. Jefferson's playing like a bucket of crap right now. He's not playing... Actually, here's the deal. That was a drop on Jefferson. He's not playing as bad as it looks. Darnold has overthrown him twice and underthrown him once. Field goal attempt coming, 51-yarder. And it's got the distance, it's got the leg, it's got the centering. We are good to go on that. So now it is back to a 1-point game. So another interception by Goff results in another 3 points for the Vikings. So right now, Goff's 2 picks have resulted in 6 points for the Vikings. And the Vikings have, like I said, it's only 6 points. They haven't done that much, and that's mainly because Sam Darnold is 12 of 29 for 123 yards, sacked for 17 yards once, and then he has a 13-yard flag when he was getting sacked for intentional grounding. So that is 30 yards total lost alone by Darnold. Akers averaging 12 and a half yards a carry, 5 for 63. But they are yet to score a touchdown. They have been to the red zone. They have been inside the 5-yard line 2 times. And they have walked away with, 3 times. They've been in the red zone. They've been inside the 10 3 times is what it is. 3 times inside the 10. One of them was a field goal. And the other 2 were turnover on downs. So you have, 2 turnover on downs inside the 10 by the Vikings. And, wow. Not the game I was expecting to see. Honestly, if the over-under on this game was 50 or 60, I probably, before this game had started, would have taken the over. Not really a betting person, so I didn't, because I don't. I'll sometimes throw something together for shits and giggles, but I would have taken an over on a high-scoring game. 19 points, and, 9.5-ish minutes left. 9:55 left in the second, or third, rather. Yeah, defense, absolutely, Beth. Blanco, dude, 100%. It is defense. I mean, that's what won us our Super Bowl when we had Manning. It was not an offensive game. It was all about defense, and it was all about turnovers and pressure. So defense does win games. But in a situation like this is really offense on the Vikings losing the game. The overthrows in the red zone, the missed passes, the drop passes. Minnesota had open guys in multiple situations for this, and they haven't done anything with it. So in this case, it's not necessarily the defense, it's the inability of the offense. Kickoff is away, and it is a touchback. Lions will take over on their own 30. So while I do agree defense does win games, and the Lions have been playing pretty good defense, there have been a ton of screw-ups offensively by the Vikings in the red zone, inside the 10, at goal line, to not score points. And then to go on 4th down on 2 of those and fail. Under center, Goff, man in motion number 8. Goff steps back in the pocket, goes to throw, floats it out. That's going to be Gibbs on the reception. Gets it and gets close to, if not a first down. Looks like he stepped out right before. Clock is going to stop, 9:48, and that is going to be, looks like they're going to say 2nd down and 1. It was very close. It looked like he stepped out a little bit before, but hey, that's good. Clock is continuing to move, though, based on how he went out of bounds. Minnesota isn't taking advantage, and they are screwing up on their own. Like, they are literally shooting themselves in the foot. If they just kick field goals on those other 2 possessions, they'd be in the lead. All right, in motion, under shotgun, hand off to the running back. Running back is going to get back to the line. Well, he's going to power through. That's a first down by about a half a yard. That is a carry by Gibbs. About 2, up to the 41. Clock is moving, getting down to the 9-minute mark. Next snap will take place under 9 minutes. By the way, shotgun throws over to the right. It's going to be caught by Laporta. Gain of about 6, maybe 7. That was a very quick play. If you haven't liked the video, like the stream, please. It really does help. Subscribe if you're not. That also helps a ton. Trying to get to 500 subs by the end of the Super Bowl. We are about 160-ish away, 150 something. And with the live streams and the views and the videos and stuff, I'm not worried about It helps to watch and keep it going. Rewatch anything that you want to rewatch. It helps with my hours. But the biggest thing is subscribers. Invite people, let people know. It really will help me a lot. I'm not trying to do this as a living. It would be nice to monetize it though to make a little bit extra cash on the side, so I can keep this going and maybe make my broadcasting area a little bit nicer. Under center, hand off to the running back. That is Gibbs. He's gonna. Oh, I think he got it. They're gonna say he got it. Yeah, where they spotted. He ran in, fell forward, bounced back. Call that a first down. Lions are moving the ball, I feel like, more effectively. Their 2 turnovers are the reason that they are not more up. And then Minnesota's reason for not being up is their absolute abject failure inside the 10. Overthrows, bad passes, drop passes, poor play calling. Under center, Goff steps back, throws it behind the line of scrimmage to a receiver, and he is contacted way back behind. That is about 4 or 5 yards. That's a loss of 4 or 5. That was Murphy Jr., number 7 on the tackle, and just dropped him. So now we're looking at, let's see here. What are they going to say? So they went back behind the 50. So now instead of on the 51, they're on the 46. That is a loss of 5 on the reception. This is divisional football for you, though. Divisional football is nuts. 7:21 left on the clock. There is a flag, and it is a false start. Oh, boy. 2nd and 20. Going even more backwards is Detroit. Both of these teams shooting themselves in the foot on a depressingly regular basis. And, yeah, I honestly feel like a lot of the lack of scoring is not on necessarily defense. I feel like it's a lot on offenses making a lot of mistakes. In shotgun, Goff steps back, pressures in his face. He throws it over the middle. Wobbler, but caught. That's Laporta, and he's going to be about 2 or 3 yards shy. That was about a 16 or 17-yard reception by Laporta, bringing up 3rd and a lot shorter than they had. 2nd and 19 to 3rd and 2. Got to be happy about that as a Detroit fan if you are such. Laporta's very good. I like watching him play. Honestly, both of these teams have such good players. It's so much fun to watch. This is a crazy game, though, with how low scoring, especially the offenses that are here on the field. In shotgun, Goff steps back in the pocket. Extra pressure coming. Throws it over the middle. It's going to be caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown down to the 29-yard line. Big first down. There you go. St. Brown is a guy. He is a number 1 receiver. He is a guy that just that dude kicks ass. He's a very good receiver. In shotgun again from the 29, throws over the middle, caught by number 9, backtracks a little bit, so he might lose a little more than what he had. That was Jameson Williams on the reception. They're going to count it for about a 6-yard gain. Down to the 23. 5:45 left in the 3rd. Yeah, they're going pretty hard there, Mike. Not going to lie. All the international stuff going on and how things are going and VPNs. They're using different GPS and like location services stuff to get things done, and it's getting harder and harder. Under center, Goff, hands off. Looks like that's Gibbs on the carry. I think how he got tackled. I thought he got, no, they're going to mark him down short inside the 20. It's about the 19. They're saying he's short, so it's going to be 3rd and inches. How he got thrown down looked like he may have gotten the first down. I don't know if Dan Campbell's going to risk it losing the timeout in this kind of game. Almost sneezed again into the mic. I'm trying not to blow out anyone's eardrums. 3rd down and inches. Conversation with the refs. Yada, yada, yada. Hold on. Okay, so the upstairs cameras looked into it. They looked at his placement and they made a call down to the staff on the field, which has been becoming more and more common, where they call something short or they call it a first down or whatever. And upstairs, whether it's New York or whatever it is, look at it and say, no, you need to fix this. So without the coach having to do a challenge, that is a 1st and 10. Detroit under center, Gibbs in the backfield. They are down to the 18 and a half. Handoff to Gibbs. He's going to break up the right side, gain of about 3 or so. So that's going to be a 2nd down and 7 or 6, depending on the placement. Under 5 minutes, under 4.5 minutes now. Oh my goodness. It was a fun game to watch. Not as high scoring as we normally like to see sometimes, but to be honest though, this game's got it's got some of the excitement factor of pressure and some mistakes and exciting plays. 2nd down and 7, 4 minutes on the clock. It's going to be a fake toss back. It's a pass to Tim Patrick, who's going to dive forward for about 3. 3:49 on the clock. It was a 3-yard gain. Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't Patrick. That was St. Brown for 3 yards. I thought that was 17. What I'm looking at, I do kind of have a setup where I can see ESPN's stat lines. It helps me call the game a little bit easier. Oh, no, I did misread that. That was St. Brown. 3-yard pickup. Down to the 12. 3rd and 4, 3:20 left on the clock. Under center. It's going to be a handoff. Gibbs tries to break through. He's going to be about 1.5 yards short. So 1.5 yards, 2 yards. Yeah, this is a dogfight. This is that's exactly one. This is like a fight of it's an interesting fight. It's not a fight of ineptitude. Because a lot of times you get these fights of offenses that are just so inept that it's boring as shit. You got multiple 4th down conversions going on, all kinds of crazy shit. And it's a lot different than shitty offenses being shitty offenses. Pardon my language. In shotgun, 4th down and 2, 2:33. Goff steps back in the pocket, floats it over. That is caught. That is a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs on the reception. Sorry, I can't do the full touchdown because my arm is still a little jacked. But that is going to be the 2nd Lions touchdown, and that is going to give them currently a 7-point lead with the extra point pending to make it an 8-point lead. There you go. 4th down and about 1.5 yards. Gibbs sneaks out on just a little in route. Out, back in. It's like what is that? I honestly, I do this play all the time in Madden where you go out with the running back and then back in. No one covered him. Got wide open. Extra point is good. 17-9. 8-point lead Lions. And finally seeing some craziness. That was, as I said, that was on 4th down and about 2. They get that touchdown. Whew. Having fun with this game tonight. I'm telling you what. I am having a very good football day. Broncos shut out the Chiefs. I don't give a crap if they had their backups in. Shut out. 38-0. Backups or not. 38-0. I mean, even in preseason, that doesn't happen to the Chiefs. So, say what you will. I'm going to be happy as crap about that. Broncos make the playoffs for the first time in 9 years or 2015 season to 20. Yeah, so 9 years. And then a really fun game. All my regulars are here. I got Blanco in here, I think for the first time in here chatting with me. Juan's here. Steve's here. David's here. Saw's, here. Not as here as he usually is. Hoftron 9000. We got it's great. I am having one of the best football days in a long time. I am stoked. All right. I got to pee, which means I'm going to pee for the D because right now, whatever. Peeing for the D. Oh, boy. All right, so I don't think first time listener, long time fan. Yes, Blanco. Dude, hell yes. You gotta stick with me. Like I said, Saw is we're gonna do a joint game. I think we're probably gonna try and do honestly, Saw, if you want to, we'll do the Green Bay game coming up this weekend. We'll do some test stuff. Blanco, if you wanna either try and get it set up or make a special trip down here and join me for the game next Sunday and live stream with me, you are more than welcome, my friend. Blanco is a ton of fun. Like I said, I've known Blanco since I was about 21 or something. Been friends forever. Actually, Hoff, that is a very good point. All right, from their own 30, toss back to Jones. Jones cuts up the right and is tackled gain of about 3. That is true, Hoff, because like if you rest your starters and you can't score a single point and you give up 38, that is a concern. That is absolutely a concern. And the fact that they've had so many close games, oof. Darnold steps back in the pocket, rolls around the right, pressure coming, throws it, floats it over, caught by Jefferson. Not Jefferson. I am sorry. I thought that was Jefferson. That was caught. Wait, who the hell was that? Naylor. Sorry. Naylor on the reception. 27-yard reception. He lost his footing a little bit. Almost didn't get that down. So that was defensive holding call declined, obviously. A 5-yard penalty versus a 27-yard gain. Clearly. I mean, I wouldn't be the greatest coach ever, but I'm not that dumb. 154. Yeah, that's true. Under center, handoff, Jones. Up the left edge, or not the edge, left center, and that's going to be about a 4-yard gain. 2nd down and 6 coming up, 1:30 left in the third. Yeah, Blanco and I have known each other for the longest of times. Back when we were full idiots. That was... Oh, Darnold in shotgun, steps back, under pressure, throws it short to the right. Caught and then take it down after about a gain of 2 is Oliver. So 3rd and 4 coming up. But Blanco, as I say, is we do have a couple guest rooms. So you're more than welcome to come down and hang out with me. And if you need to stay the night, you can stay the night, and we'll watch some fun old Broncos, and we'll call a game together. You can stick around and watch Saw and I be dum-dums and call the next game after that. I'm going to do a back-to-back stream for the first time. Never done back-to-back. I've done 2 in a day. Never back-to-back. So let's see how that goes. I am excited for it. Playoff football, baby. 3rd and 4, Darnold under center or in shotgun. Steps back to throw. Throws over the middle. Over the head of... Kind of over the head and outside of TJ Hawkinson. He wants a flag. He's not getting it. 4th and 4 coming up. 28 seconds left in the third. They are down by 8. Question is, are they going to go for it? Are they going to take a page out of the book of the Lions and go for it, or are they going to punt it? Or are they, well, they're on the 34. They kick a field goal. What is this? 52-yarder. 52-yard field goal. Wait, what's going on here? Not a timeout. Resetting the ball. Refs kind of getting in the way a little bit. Let's see what happens. 52-yarder. All right. Vikings, 52-yard field goal. Kick is up. Wide right. Way wide right. It was never on line. It was right, and it just kept going righter. And that is going to give the Lions the ball back. More points left off the board for the Vikings. They are... Dude, the Vikings... Jesus. Compared to what their offense has looked like, going against a decimated Lions defense, they can't do anything right today. Sam Darnold, 14 for 32. He's only been sacked once. He has the one intentional grounding. They have 110 yards rushing. They just can't get it done. They can't get it done. Under center, Goff takes the handoff, throws it short to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to get past the line to gain and +5. First down, about a 15-yard pickup. Gibbs is being the savior here tonight, I think. 17 carries, 57 yards, and a touchdown, but I think he's actually got a decent amount of rushing yards. Let's see. What is Gibbs receiving right now? Well, after that reception, he only has 20 yards? I don't know about that. Maybe that hasn't updated yet. But that is going to bring us to the end of quarter number 3. Fourth quarter coming up. Vikings leading by 8. Trying to drive right now, 1st and 10 across midfield at the 45. And Minnesota, I don't know, pretty consistently shooting themselves in the foot. I have no idea what's going on with their team right now, but not great. So I'm going to go check downstairs real quick. I have about 3 or 4 minutes. I will be right back. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Let's finish this season out on a high note. Not yet, not yet. Wait down here. Guys, wait down there. Wait. No. 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 Hug and kiss and we'll go downstairs. No.
Tell him I just put my face
Okay, go.
in front of the screen.
All right, come here. Rue, come here.
This one day I'll walk down the road. I got. All right, I go.
All right, sorry guys.
Hey, I'm gonna
I had to
stay
get my
here.
beer. Had to go all the way downstairs for it.
Tommy.
What?
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. You were playing blackjack.
Okay, 14:45 left on the clock. That was another first down. I'm sorry, not a first down. That was an incomplete pass to St. Brown. No, I'm sorry, first down and 10. I misread that. That was an incomplete pass. Almost picked off by a. Who was that? Van Ginkel. Almost picked off
Thomas.
Jared Goff. Yeah, fourth quarter. That was almost an interception. Sorry about that. Still have people over. They are playing some games downstairs. I was trying to say hi and be quick.
Oh,
Did not work. Van Ginkel dropped that, man. Van Ginkel had that. That was, oh boy. That's one of the other. And it's like you can't blame him. He's a defender. He's not a receiver, but it's like one of those things. It's a miscue by Minnesota not being able to come up with it. In shotgun, Goff steps back, throws it over the middle. It's caught short of the first down, but only by about a yard. So 3rd and 1 coming up. That was caught by St. Brown. 14:20 left on the clock. I haven't read about that yet. I am very curious. I've been hearing about it with Tyreek Hill. I don't want him on. I don't want him on the team. He seems like a Tyreek Hill. Dan's asking who we're talking about. Tyreek Hill is apparently throwing like a bitch fit. Like he's supposed to be a captain. He's being a little.
yeah, I'm not a big fan.
I'm not a fan of him either. Jared Goff, 3rd and 1, steps back in the pocket, throws over the middle, caught, and then down to the 15-yard line after a huge hit. I believe that was Jamison Williams. Jamison Williams takes a blast while catching that ball, but getting the reception, first down, 13-yard line. Huh?
Everyone should know where he went to school.
Who?
Jameson.
Jamison Williams? Where'd Jamison Williams go to school?
Crimson.
Hey, any of you didn't hear Dan?
Bama.
Dan, I'm asking. I know what you said. Where did he go to school? Where did Jamison Williams go to school? In shock, or no, under center. Hand off to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to cut left. He's got an opening. He gets down to 10-5. That's a touchdown, Jahmyr Gibbs rush. That is going to extend the Lions' lead 23-9, pending the extra point. Lions are pouring it on now. I feel like a lot of this has to do with a lot of the mistakes by the Vikings. Dropped passes, overthrown passes, inside the 10 3 times and coming away with only 3 points. Oof. So if they're going to do anything, they have 13 minutes and they're going to have to figure it out. Extra point is good. 24-9, 15-point game. Lions are in full control right now. There was a lot of conversation. Hoff, he went to school in Belfast, Ireland. No.
Jameson. He likes his whiskey.
Hoff, I love you for that. But no.
Whiskey man.
No, it was not Belfast.
Hoff knows where he went to school.
Hoff probably knows, maybe.
No, it's the same place that Gibbs went to school.
SEC team, major SEC team. Think about that for a second.
No, that's where Gibbs went. I said I'm kidding. I know. Where's my? Something I won. No, you know what? Check this out. Oh, it's not from here. No, kids were like, they started here, questioning me, and they were asking me these questions. Good stuff. She's pooping. Ugh. Are you alright?
Yeah, okay.
Alright. Headsies.
That's kind of like an acrobat.
I know, you are an acrobat. I know. And you're a karate fighter too.
Alright, stream coming.
Alright, go
Riley,
watch,
go.
go stream with your dad.
I'm coming.
Alright, kickoff is about to be here.
Yeah.
Fresh beer.
Acrobats.
We are looking at 13:06 in the fourth. 15-point Detroit lead. Vikings basically incapable. Hey, Peanut. Okay, give me a hug. Guys, go.
My
go.
It's a family.
Love you. Whole family came up to say hi. Hey, Tudor. This is Elliot. You guys know him. He's by.
Oh, sleepy time?
Kickoff is away. Elliot, no. Not right now. Out of the back of the end zone, touchback. Vikings will take over on their own 30. So let's see if they can break whatever BS they've been dealing with and, I don't know, have some offense that's capable and not shooting themselves in the foot. Elliot, gotta go, buddy. I'll see you in a minute. Elliot, no, don't do that. So good defense by the Lions, but also a lot of miscues by the Vikings. Under center, Darnold at the 30. 13:06, 1st and 10. Man in motion is Addison. It's going to be a toss back to the running back that looks like Akers. Goes to the right, cuts back to the left, dives forward after contact, gains about 2. 2nd down and 8. Clock is still moving. And they're showing Lions linebacker Alex Anzalone with his giant wound on his right hand after he had to have surgery. Or left hand, I'm sorry. It's going to be a toss back and a 2-yard gain.
Can't take the whole thing now.
There's a pass behind the line of scrimmage to Akers, 2-yard gain-ish, maybe 3. 3rd down and 5 or 6, depending on the spot. 12 and a half minutes left. They're averaging about the same yards per play. It really just has to do with Minnesota just massively failing inside the 10-yard line, like repeatedly. Hey, Riley. Elliot. Uncle Mike says hi. No, that's it. Okay, say hi. Yell hi.
Hi.
Okay, now go.
Hi.
Okay, there you go. Uncle Mike says hi. 3rd down and 5, 35-yard line. Darnold in shotgun, steps back, pressure's coming, rolls out to the right. He's got pressure in his face, throws it away. There is a flag in the secondary. It is likely going to be
I think that's on the fucking
defensive holding. It looks like defensive holding. Holding, defense in the secondary, automatic 1st down, saves Minnesota's drive for now. Yeah. And actually, as we were speaking about Anzalone, whose last name, honestly, if you look at it,
Oh, he's grabbing his
looks like, I can't even say it. I'm not going to say it.
grabbing his chong
Anzalone, look up his name. Tell me what you think it looks like. Anyway, he was the one that got the penalty for holding. There's also apparently an injury. Oh, dude, come on with the last name. Onwazuriki.
Anti-zoner.
Dude, I don't know. I'm not listening. I'm reading. I know, David, exactly. I'm not going to say it on YouTube because I'm worried about someone being like, you can't say that. Anzalone. It looks like what David just typed. Looks like that.
Okay, but I'm blind, so.
Here, come here. I'll whisper it. Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
I'm afraid if I say that when I do publish this after the fact, sometimes they will literally be like, well, you broke this rule. When I get phone calls and it rings through, they're like, oh, that's a copyright infringement with the song of your ringtone. Sam Darnold throws it back behind the line. That's going to be caught by Akers. Akers gets hit behind the line, maybe gains about a yard. You want to come in here real quick?
No, I do not.
Babe, show your face. No one's ever seen your face.
Yeah, they have.
All right, well, then come in here
No,
real
they've
quick.
seen it.
Well, then come here and say hi.
Hello.
No, you're...
No, you You show your fucking face.
He already has.
Yeah.
Show my face.
Bree,
Okay,
come
let's do
here.
it
No,
together.
Bree, I want you guys to both come in. My wife and my brother saying hi.
Come on, Bree.
Second down and 9. In shotgun, Sam Darnold, back lined up to his right.
Beard.
I'm Dan Bronco.
Steps back.
Dan Beard.
Darnold to throw over the middle. Oh, incomplete. Hawkinson was the target. Either good defense or bad catching by Hawkinson. Stops the clock at 11:07. Oh, it was going to be a 3rd and 9 coming up. Let's see this replay. Was that good defense or was that was good defense? That was good
That was
defense.
great defense.
He got his hand in there. He,
Branch.
I can't tell. Was that Branch? Yeah, that was Brian Branch. Brian Branch making the stop, man. That dude is good.
Hey, go to your room.
Yeah, exactly. That's the reason why the kids are good looking is because I married a beautiful woman. Because in shotgun, Darnold steps back. Pressure coming, sacked. He's done. Down like dinner. 7 to 8 yards would be my guess. I'm not sure yet. We'll see where they spot it. You're looking at a 4th and 15, 16, something like that after that sack. That's it. They're going to have to punt. Yeah, Darnold got sacked again. He got dropped like a sack of potatoes.
Go for it, man.
I mean, honestly, you got really nothing to lose. I'd say go for it because you're down by so much. Yeah, who was that down the sack? That was,
Fake punt.
I don't know. Muhammad on the sack. Punt is coming. 4th and 16, 10:25 left on the clock as it continues to move. Punt is away. Fielded at about the 17. Cuts left, cuts right, dives forward, gets to about the 25. Not the worst return he could have done. Got him outside of the 20. Lions will take over. Their offense has been considerably more competent during the second half. And you have a Jahmyr Gibbs rush, a Jahmyr Gibbs pass, and then earlier Jahmyr Gibbs rush. So all 3 touchdowns for the Lions coming from Jahmyr Gibbs, whether it be by pass or rush. So Jahmyr Gibbs, 18 for 70, 2 touchdowns. Jared Goff, 25 for 31, 221 touchdown, 2 interceptions. St. Brown, the highest level receiver right now on both teams, 6 for 77 receptions. Darnold, 16 for 35, still sub 50%, 157 yards. Akers, 6 for 65 yards, averaging about 10 plus yards a carry. Justin Jefferson, 3 for 54. However, Jefferson has been targeted a lot more than 3 times. Justin Jefferson has 8 targets, but only 3 receptions. So that means drops, overthrows, underthrows. Regardless of him being the highest gainer on the receiving side of Minnesota, it just goes to show that with 5 missed opportunities, Jefferson, whether it is him dropping the ball, overthrows or underthrows, the offense is just not clicking right for Minnesota right now. It's really not. Yeah, honestly, it's crazy. The defense of Detroit is getting there. They're producing a lot of pressure. They're doing really, really well. And this is Detroit's defense. You know, they're showing up. They're doing great. Regardless of the fact that they are just, you know, they're pretty decimated. I mean, I think they have one of the highest level of IRs. Most of their IR classifications are defensive players. I mean, the fact that they are doing as much as they are doing, they're, you know, whether it is actual pressure or mistakes, doesn't matter. Detroit has held Minnesota touchdownless to 3 field goals, multiple 4th down failures. Under center, handoff to Gibbs to the right side, up 10 yards to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, to the 45, down to the 40, down to the 35, down to the 30. Oh, he fumbles though, but Detroit lands back on the ball after a massive gain by Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs is Detroit right now. As far as their offense is concerned, 47-yard rush. He probably was down when the ball came out, but it doesn't matter because it was recovered by Detroit. Let's see here. No, he did fumble it, but it was recovered by the offense. First down and 10. They are all the way down at the 27-yard line of Minnesota. Handoff again. It's going to be up the right side. Jahmyr Gibbs, gain of about 2 or 3, depending on the spot. Jahmyr Gibbs, after that carry, I just read you his stats. Now he's 20 for 120 for 2 touchdowns. Oh, David, no, we're way too dumb for that. No, that's not going to happen. No. We would rather just do the math. Nope. I'll just do the math in my head and figure it out. You know? Hey, guys, quiet. Sorry. All right. Under center, handoff again is Gibbs again. Get down to the 15-yard line. Oh, my God. Gibbs is just ripping them apart. 10-yard carry up to 130 yards on 21 carries. Well, on top of his 130 yards of rushing, 6.2 yards per carry, Jahmyr Gibbs also has 31 yards on 5 receptions and a touchdown. So, like I said, Gibbs is being the offense of Detroit right now. That dude is... He is him, man. First down and 10. From the 14, handoff to Gibbs again. He's going to get about 5 down to the 9. Another 5 yards. Gibbs, he's just handling it. I mean, he just had a 47-yard run, and then they immediately handed off to him 2 more times. The biggest thing is, he's still in there, man. You have a 50-yard carry for a running back, and a lot of times they get pulled out with someone else coming in for him. They just finally swapped him out for Reynolds, number 13, and he is in. But Gibbs is doing a lot, man. 5 seconds left on the play clock, 7:10 on the clock. It's going to be a fake handoff. Goff rolling around the right side. Goes to... he really not sure what happened there, but he ran out of bounds for a loss of 5. So it goes from 2nd and 5 to 3rd and, I want to say 10-ish. Maybe worse. We'll see. But he ran it. I think that's going to be, it's considered a sack by Bullard. 4-yard loss is what they're crediting it as. So 3rd and 9 from the 13. 6:38 on the clock as it continues to tick away down. Minnesota, I'm telling you, Dan. My brother is surprised that this game is going this way, but it's crazy. Goff steps back in the pocket, throws it over the middle, caught shy by about 2 yards of the first down is Laporta. So 4th and 2 at the 6. It is Dan Brass Balls Campbell, which is a nickname I just gave him. I think he's going for it. The statisticians at ESPN and NBC and whoever say, kick a field goal. But Dan Campbell is Dan Campbell. And Dan Campbell's going to go for it. Under center, Minnesota's offense is freaked out. Brown is, oh my God. Was that false start or was that encroachment?
It's a false start any day of the week.
No, I don't know. Let's see what they call. There was a lot of movement on the line. It's either going to be a 4th and 7 or a fresh set of downs. Neutral zone infraction on the defense. They went for it on 4th and 2. They tricked the Vikings into screwing up again, shooting themselves in the foot yet again. And now, 1st and goal from the 4 is Detroit. all this time with the penalty and other plays and stuff like that gives Gibbs the opportunity to rest up. I have a feeling we're going to see Gibbs score a 4th touchdown. Dan Campbell gives about this many fucks when it comes to analytics. Dan Campbell is made of giant brass testicles. I swear to God. 1st and goal from the 4. Snaps the ball, hands off. That is Gibbs on the carry. Gibbs is going to, oh my God. Oh, he got it. That is a touchdown. That is Gibbs' 3rd rushing touchdown, 4th touchdown on the day. Holy crap. Like I said, Gibbs is the Lions offense right now. So let's look at, guys, Gibbs right now, 23 carries, 139 yards, 3 touchdowns. On top of that, he has, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong stat line. He also has 5 receptions, 31 yards, and another touchdown. So all 4 touchdowns credited to Gibbs. Saw would be shitting himself right now if fantasy was still going on, but it's not. So, sorry, Saw. Lions are in domination level control of this game. Dan Campbell, I think, may have murdered his stats team and gives 0 fucks. And let me see, how many 4th downs?
More than anyone in the league.
Just today, though. Dan's saying more than anyone in the league. Yeah, probably. But what is their 4th down conversion? Technically, they're 2 for 3. If you count the fact that they were going to go for it and the penalty counted, they've gone for it on 4 4th downs. 3 of the 4 have converted to 1st downs. So the Lions. Hey, babe.
Hi.
My wife's saying hi.
Hi, Juan. I love Juan.
Easy. I know. Bree. Hey, Juan. Bree, my wife, she loves you. She's super excited because she's like, Juan is always there. Yeah, he's in there. She's always, Juan is the guy, no matter what. He's the most talkative. He's always in there. He's always.
And I love him.
Yeah. So, Blanco's in here. David, Hoff's in here.
Oh my God. And Johnny. Oh my God.
Johnny's in here right now. Johnny's saying go Cowboys even though they're done for the season. So.
Well, go Cowboys. Whatever.
No, fuck no.
I'm into whatever people want to be into.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, Tom, this is sick.
You know what I'm saying?
Who's the Eagles fan?
Dude, you are good, Blanco. I love you, buddy. We got to hang out soon, please.
Is he the Eagles fan?
Aww.
Tommy,
Miss you,
What's
Matt.
that?
this is awesome.
Yeah, Saw. That's from Saw.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, I know. Saw sent
Oh,
me
I
a
like
Barkley
Saw,
jersey.
too.
Yeah, Bree loves Saw. Bree loves. Actually, she loves all you guys. Honestly,
Yeah, and David.
she's usually the sneaky
Yep.
one, not chatting in here, but also watching me do my dumb fuckery doing these games, and
Yep.
super supportive of me doing it, which is really huge because not a lot of wives would deal with their husband sitting on the computer for 3 to 6 hours a day, bullshitting
What did I say?
about football on the internet.
What did I fucking say? I don't remember what I said.
Number 2.
Phrasing.
Phrasing, Bree. What? I know it's your number, but it's yeah. You want to come in here and show Saw?
Yeah. The next number.
But yeah, everyone in this house loves you guys. We're so excited you are here. Dan's knocking over all my shit.
Jesus it's a special day. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's actually very tight quarters. We need to get a bigger space. Kickoff is incoming.
Sorry,
5
my
minutes
ass
and
just hit it.
14 seconds away. So Bree is here. Kickoff goes back of the end zone, touchback.
What did you do?
I ran into your bottle.
Oh, yeah, babe. What you said is I'm into whatever anyone wants. That's what you said. And that's what my response was, giant eyeballs and mild discomfort. Yeah, Saw, Dan is wearing the Barkley jersey you sent. Saw, you better still be wearing your Broncos stuff. Are you wearing Knicks or Sertan?
Yeah, get in here.
Hold on.
All right, we're doing a
Show 'em.
Not your butt.
Well, I'm trying to put the band.
All right, under center, Laporta, or not Laporta, Hawkinson's in motion from their own 30. Darnold fakes the handoff. Pressure is coming, throws it short to the right. That is caught by Hawkinson, gain of 1. Honestly, Lions got this. They came in and they were ballsy. They played well. Gibbs was
Did you know
a absolute monster today. And the Vikings have just been shooting themselves in the foot. Steps back. Darnold is under pressure. He's panicking, dude. I could see the panic in the way he's playing. He's going to run it himself. He does get the first down, but how he was... Yes, David, that is a Kelly Green Saquon. Saw sent this to me. Dan's wearing it right now, but Saw sent it because I said, if you send me a Saquon jersey, I'm going to stream multiple Philly games. And it's mainly, I love Saquon. Other than the Broncos throwbacks, the Kelly Greens are some of the best throwbacks in the NFL. I love them, and I love Saquon. So this thing is one of my favorites. It's the only non-Broncos jersey I own right now.
Saquon's a beast.
In shotgun, Darnold, back lined up to his right. Darnold steps back, first down and 10 from the 40. Darnold rolls out, flag. They stop the play. Oh, what was that? Why did they stop the play? Delay of game. They did not get the snap off on time. 4:35 is when the clock stopped. But yeah, I saw. Is your brother wearing a Sertan? I like those throwbacks. My thing is the helmets on the Seahawks is what I like better. My thing is looking at like the jerseys. It's Eagles and Broncos tied for first. Broncos helmet is number 1 for me. If they could just go back to that. Oh, sorry. Darnold steps back in the pocket, throws to the left. Caught 83. That's Naylor on the reception. Gain of about 8. So second down and 7 coming up. 4:30 as he goes out of bounds. The clock is stopped, it appears. As much as I would love to say this is a possible comeback, I highly doubt it. Detroit, I think, has cinched the number 1 seed, and they have dominated. Darnold steps back in the pocket, throws a deep pass down the left side, overthrows Naylor by about 8 to 10 yards. There's a penalty. It is defensive holding before the pass. So that's going to give them a free first down. But we're still down to, 4:24. I don't... Honestly, if the Vikings get within a single score of the Lions by the end of this game, I am going to sell my brother's soul to the taco gods. I do like the color rush. I like the Broncos because it's all just orange. I love the orange on the Broncos.
We're orange today.
All right, fakes the handoff. Darnold steps back. First and 10, throws over the middle. Caught low by Hawkinson. Very well short of the first down. It's about a 5-yard gain. Clock is continuing to move. Keep in mind, they're down by 22. So 3 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. That was a catch. It was very close, but it was a catch. Are they reviewing it? Campbell threw a flag. He's going to lose this, though. That was a catch. It was a hell of a catch. I think so. My top throwbacks in order are Broncos, and granted, this is me being very biased. It goes Broncos, Eagles, Kelly Green, and then Tampa Creamsicles. Those are my top 3. Anything else? There's some good ones in there. I do like the Oilers ones. I just honestly think that Houston should be the ones to wear those and not the Titans. today the Titans wore it against Houston. I think that's BS, in my opinion. I think it's bullshit because that was the Houston Oilers. They were always the Houston Oilers. They're the Houston Texans now. That jersey should belong to Houston.
It was a troll.
And it's like they do that literally only when they play against the Texans as kind of a big old middle finger. So I like that jersey. I just I will never vote for it just simply because of how it's used.
I love Warren Moon wearing it. Tell Hoff I love the
My close fourth is either is got actually to be honest, it's going to be the Seahawks. I love their throwbacks, but I just really hate the Seahawks. So there's that. This is what it is. Other than that, a lot of the throwbacks, like it's like, have you ever seen Kansas City's throwbacks? No, because they never changed their jersey, which is fine, but they don't really have a throwback. Bills and Chargers, they have throwbacks, but they're whatever.
But you can never love the Chargers.
They're so similar, and also the Chargers can eat both of these. So, yeah, those are my top three: Broncos, Eagles, Tampa Bay Creamsicles.
Tell Hoff I have 49ers in my top 4.
And Hoff, if you're still in here, Dan thinks your 49ers have the fourth best throwback. How are they a throwback, though? What did they change? Just the
What do you mean?
colors?
Yeah, he's got gold helmets. With
Oh, gold helmet. Okay, so the color's slightly different, but the logo. Okay,
gold and maroon and win all the time.
that is true.
Championship colors.
Yeah, David is David. What time is it now? About 2:30 for you. Dave, are you in Germany or are you in? I can't remember.
Hey, we gotta sell those cards together.
No, these are giveaways for my channel. What? A couple of, not all of them, just a couple of them. 4:17 in the morning for David.
Shit.
David, is it Germany? I can't remember. Germany or I thought it was. Cannot remember. I apologize. They're calling it incomplete. They called it incomplete. I did not think that was incomplete. In shotgun, Darnold steps back. 4:20 left. Clock is ticking. Passover dropped.
Fumble.
That might be a fumble.
That's a fumble.
That was, oh my God, that was Jefferson. Pascal picks it up, and that might be a fumble recovered, returned for about 20 yards.
He knows he fumbled it.
Faroe Islands, that's right.
Way east. Great. Dude, that is so sweet.
I know. I'm not getting rid of that one for a while.
I would never. William J. Reed. Does it kill the card?
Ooh,
That's a fumble.
I think it is a fumble. I think it's going to be a fumble. So David is Faroe Islands, Denmark. And somehow when I do my late streams, David is here usually until the very end, if not just very close. It's 4:00 in the morning.
On a Monday.
Oh, is a sovereign nation in the Kingdom of Denmark? Okay, I'm sorry. It's new to me. I thought it was a part of Denmark, but it is sovereign nation technically, but it's under the flag of Denmark, but sovereign and with their own government. Anyway, can I move in with you? I want to live over there. That sounds amazing. 3rd and 10. They did call it incomplete, which I don't agree with, to be completely honest. It doesn't really affect the game, but I thought that was a really good catch. Steps back in the pocket, under pressure, flubber. That might be a fumble, a forward fumble. We'll see what they say. I think it was incomplete.
That's basic. Was that 4th down?
That was 3rd and 10, 4th and 10 coming up now. Let me see. Does his arm get hit or does he? Oh no, that's a forward pass. Nope, that's a forward pass.
Was he throwing 18 for 40?
Yeah, Darnold is having an ass game. He is 18 for 40, still sub 50%. The Minnesota Vikings just, dude. David, I know you're from Viking territory as far as actual Vikings, but these Vikings, dude, they are wow. Flag coming in. Damn, my brother was actually, Dan was born in St. Paul, Minnesota. Where? Hennepin County. Yeah. But, alas, we grew up in Colorado. So, here we are, Broncos. That was a delay of game. 4th and 15. Minnesota has, in my opinion, shit the bed so fantastically in this game. And I don't really know who to blame. The defense has been garbage. Sam Darnold has not turned the ball over, but he's been ineffective and shitty. Jefferson, not doing great. Running game, there's the throw over the middle, incomplete, very short. Darnold was getting hit as he threw, intended for Naylor. 4:09 as the Lions take over on downs. I honestly, if you're the Vikings, are you, like, pull your starters, just end the game, man. You're going in as the 5th seed. Don't get any injuries. Don't risk anything. Just, it's done, man. It's cake. It's finished. It's baked. It's fried. I don't care what you have to say. They're done. I agree, David. I absolutely agree. I am so glad you tune in, dude. I'm still shocked. It's a pass to the right behind the line of scrimmage to Jameson Williams, and he's going to get tackled out of bounds. And that is a first down, but there is a flag down, and it looks like it's in the vicinity of holding. Holding on the offense is what I think. Nope. Offensive pass interference. 10-yard penalty. 1st and 20. Yeah, honestly, I think Darnold's seeing ghosts tonight. He had this whole thing about not seeing ghosts anymore and yada yada. He has looked unsettled, uncomfortable, and incapable in the pocket. Actually, same here, Hoff. I would love to go there. We're going to have to plan a trip where we go visit David. Under center. Hand off to the running back. That is not Gibbs, but it is the backup. And he's going to get, I don't know, 18 yards. Reynolds gets 17 to 18 yards. 1st and 20 down to about 2nd and 2 or 3, depending on, oh my good Lord. Yeah, those Vikings are. No, I'm good on that. Yeah. Yeah, so that's going to be, my guess is we're going to see Vikings versus Rams. First round bye going to, and a first down pass over to Jameson Williams. He lands short, but no one touched him when he dove for the ball, and he rolled into the first down and 10 up to the 32. Yeah, this game's pretty toast, man. But I think it was a fun game for my last regular season. We are going to do the Broncos game, followed very quickly or simultaneously, depending on the situation, by the Eagles. So we're going to do Broncos, Bills, followed shortly by Eagles, Packers. Back-to-back wild card weekend. Hoff, you are more than welcome to come up here and hang out during it. You don't have a horse in the race. Yes, do that. Well, yeah, you guys should come up this weekend. Absolutely. Carissa, congratulations. I'm so glad she gets to get out of that stressful situation and gets to hang out with Cap and do her thing. That's really awesome, man. I'm super excited. So that's great. Congratulations, Carissa. You are a rock star. We love you. You guys should come up next weekend. Hoff, if you want to come, Dan's going to be up here next weekend for the playoffs. We're going to do a joint stream between me and Saw for the second game. Let's do some fun stuff next weekend. I'm really excited. First down and 10, 241. Handoff. Again, not Gibbs. Gibbs is out of the game now. That was about a 4-yard carry up the right side. Oh yeah, Sunday. Sunday, I'm like I said, 11 o'clock game for the Broncos playoffs. Their first playoff game since the 2015 season. I will absolutely be streaming that one, and then, like I said, shortly after, Saw and I are going to work out some things and get things set up, and I think we are planning on a joint stream Eagles versus Packers. Whew. Yeah, David. If you guys need electricians out there, I'll apply for a visa. Let's go build some things. 2-minute warning is here now. Like I said, this game is basically over, so it's kind of a chat fest minus. Let's talk about football too. But yeah, David, we should do like a double family trip. Hoff, you and your family, me and my family, go visit David in what is a very beautiful area of the world. Like, there's so many photos from that area of the world that are just like, it's just amazing. So that's so cool, dude. I want to go see it. I want to come out there. That is amazing. We get a lot of, like, I have viewers from, well, I didn't know that's where you were from, honestly. But that is amazing. So we have the Faroe Islands with David. We have a couple viewers from Germany. They're not here tonight, but there's been a few viewers in and out throughout the season from Germany. And then I think we've had a couple people stop by that are from England. So we've had some international. David is by far one of the most regular, which is nuts to me because when he's watching me stream and hearing all my bullshit, it's middle of the night. And I just cannot thank him enough for being just a supporter and active and just always being awesome. So David, Saw, Juan, my wife absolutely loves you. She is just thrilled that you're always, like, every stream. It's either you or Saw that are first, either that or David. One of you guys, we got a lot of regulars, and I really enjoy it. Steve is around a bunch. Steve is a huge Avs fan. We were talking about Avs jerseys and pucks and stuff the other night. And solid group of regulars we have going on with my streaming and all the chit chat and stuff we're doing. So I don't have the most viewers. I don't have the most subs, but I think I have some seriously great supporters. And you guys have been super loyal, and it really honestly keeps me going week to week. Because, like I said, just starting out, it's hard. And a lot of people start out just talking to themselves. And that's how I started. I got raided my first night, and I think Juan came the first night. I think David, you as well, that first raid. And you guys have stuck with me through, whether it's just a couple people or, sometimes we have a lot more. Hoffman, you're always here pre-raid, but I've known you you were my officiator in my wedding. So that's a little different. It's like my wife being one of my first followers. If you weren't, I'd punch you in the wiener. Hoff, I do appreciate, though. I really do. But yeah, it's just, it's really cool to have people I can just regularly just talk to and hang out. Grossi does have a huge impact, man. He's rated me 3 times. He's the reason I am at where I'm at. He's the reason I have certain people here. And it's amazing. And Grossi he influenced me to start it. He has rated me multiple times and got me a bunch of viewers and followers and all this stuff. But my biggest thing is the guys that have been with me after that first stream and after all that stuff, you guys sticking around, it really does mean a lot to me. It means a lot because it means that I'm not just speaking into the ether, and I'm not the, just whatever. It's I'm talking to people that I like chatting with and watching football and having conversations, and it's really cool. And without you guys, and without regulars, Hoff and everyone, I don't know if I would have kept it going as much. But with all you guys being here, it really does give me motivation to keep this going, and I really do have a whole lot of fun doing it. So I just want you guys to know I really, really do appreciate it. So thank you guys for the constant support, for always being here for all the streams, for the great chats, for the conversations and everything. Like I said, super grateful. I'm having a blast. I'm going to keep it going. We're going to keep going, and we're starting with a doubleheader next weekend for the Broncos in the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. So, with that being said, this game is over. 31-9 is your final score. Lions clinch the first seed. Vikings get the fifth. Lions will get a bye, much needed with all the injuries they have. Hey, David, thank you. I mean, like, honestly, I can't be more relaxed, but I absolutely am 100% more unhinged. I'm literally like you got a Perna with unhinged level. I'm like right below him, and then you got Grossi, but then when it's Packers Grossi, you're up here. So it's, kind of a nice middle ground. Love me some Perna. Started watching Perna and Grossi, and fell in love with what they were doing. Thought it looked like a lot of fun. Thought I would start doing it myself. After my surgery, with how that went and what it was and what it could have been and what it wasn't, I decided, you know what? No time like the present. Let's fucking do this. So I got started, and here we are. I got my loyal subs. I got my loyal viewers. And we'll keep this thing going. And even if I never get monetized, I'm having a blast. So. Oh, yeah, dude. His name. Really? If you're like, yeah, I'm going to watch this video on urinating tree. His name alone is unhinged. Plus, he's a Steelers fan. I started my stream and we got to the playoffs. Like, I wasn't expecting anything. I started my first stream just being like, you know what? I'm just going to try this out and see what happens. And Grossi rated me, and things kind of blew up from there, and it's been great. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to keep pushing, and I appreciate, like, it's been so great. Grossi's been a huge support with his raids. You guys have been a huge support, a lot of likes. And, yeah, honestly, I can't remember what game it was first. Actually, you know what? Let's go back and look. We're going to extend the stream just a little bit, just to chit chat for a bit. This is the last regular season game. So let's go look at content. Live. My first ever stream. And I have now, holy shit, I've done a lot of these things. Texans versus Colts. I want to say that was a primetime game, and that's why Grossi picked me. And then I did Bucks Lions. That had some good views. Bears Texans. We've done a lot of really good stuff. There's been some lower ones. There's been some higher ones. Like our lowest of the season was Eagles versus Commanders. Had about 43 total views with streaming and after combined. Today, though, we're at 150 already. We've been averaging about 10 people, and we have 11 likes, so a lot of likes. Our raids were Green Bay versus Minnesota. Grossi rated us. We got 242 likes. And then we had, let's see here, Tampa Bay versus the Chiefs. We got rated there. Got 172 likes, 786 views. Oh, pardon me. My biggest stream so far was the CU Buffaloes versus UCF. And that was the stream where Fox randomly decided to cut off the CU game, and we had a ton of people. We had like 50, 60 viewers like constantly for the entire like fourth quarter. So it's been kind of a crazy wild ride. And least to most unhinged. 5 me, Tom, Scooter, Perna, Tree. Hey, if I'm less unhinged than Grossi, that's something. Scooter is, well, he's a Cowboys fan, so, you know. Perna's Perna. And honestly, his top 10 rankings just, oh my God, I love the Everling crap out of it. They're insane. And then Tree, yeah, Tree's an absolute nut job. Fucking love it. Yeah, NFC North. Tom is like super just even keeled, cool as hell. Tom Grossi is amazing. Like, especially when he's doing a game where he doesn't give as much a crap about, right? As soon as it's Packers or NFC North, that dude goes hard, and I love it. Some of my games can be a little slow. Today is definitely drink filled. We did so the Broncos scored 5 touchdowns. And I had a touchdown shot for every touchdown, so 5 shots. And then I had a victory shot. So I had 6 shots before I started the stream. And I've had 3 beers during. So yeah, like when I'm buzzed and super excited, my streams get unhinged at a crazy level in the funnest possible way sometimes. Sometimes it's a little too crazy, but it's all good. But I'm having fun. We got playoffs coming. We got the Broncos in the playoffs. Oh, I'm best season of football I've experienced in a long time, and it's not just the Broncos making the playoffs. It's you guys and me doing this on the side, having fun watching games. So, oh yeah, no, that was the one. Yeah, that one, and then I'm pretty sure there was people. I made shorts of the Broncos Browns game for the pick sixes, and people were like, "Oh no, that's fake. He's not excited enough." And I'm like, dude, were you watching like until that first pick six? That game sucked. It was hard to watch. It was disappointing. Our defense was terrible, and then it happened, and I was like, I didn't know how to react. So it's like, yeah, but I don't know. It's been a blast. We're gonna keep it going. We'll be here next weekend for double stream, and Hoff's gonna be here to plow some shots in real life. That might be possible. We'll see. Let's brainstorm. Most of you guys are in the what the hell am I doing? Thank you. I appreciate it. Sport entertainment guy. Dude, thank you so much. David, go get some sleep, buddy. But we'll talk about it in the what's it called? What's that stupid group thing? The Hoff, please help me. I'm a little buzzed. The thing where you talk to each other and you do the things, and my brain doesn't work because I'm dumb sometimes. What is it called? The thing that Saw started. Discord, yes. Let's talk about next week's stream in the Discord and see how we should handle it. It's going to be it might be a little different. If we do it different, that's fine. So let's figure it out. David, get some minutes of sleep if you can. But yeah, let's chat on Discord and let's figure out. Maybe we'll do something different. I appreciate it. All right. I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the night. Go hang out. And I'll see you guys next weekend. I'll talk to you on Discord, and we'll figure out how we're going to stream next week. Let's go, Broncos. Fucking playoffs, baby.